Boom.
Boom.
Mr. Hawco, what day is it?
Last time I checked, miércoles.
Okay, I don't speak Spanish, bro.
Neither do I. It's Wednesday, though.
What day is it?
Wednesday.
It's show day.
Woden's Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Woden.
to the Hawco and Carnell show. Our favorite day, 7 to 9. We're habitually late. Created the show to come on here, have some laughs, forget about your shit day. Anything that you want to discuss is on the table for the most part. I don't think we've had to tell anybody not to talk about anything.
Sucks, but you can rely on it.
Yeah. So, welcome to the show. Feel free to call in. Phone number should be at the bottom here now or any second. 502-501-3477. I can see it on the phone already. It should be up there right now. Right? Or it should be there any second. Anyways.
Yeah, 502 Disrupt.
First and foremost, I would like to, we're going to get into some stuff. Our guest tonight, Adam Wasdin. Adam Wasdin has his own podcast as well. We wanted to bring him on and, let him ensue in the hilarity and the nonsense of our show and also promote what he has going on. But first and foremost, the most important thing today is, whose birthday is it?
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Queen Danielle. Happy birthday to you. Not going to ask how old she is because I get upset about that.
She's old enough. That's all.
Okay. Did you get her anything for her birthday?
Whatever she wants. You know what?
It looks like sounds like you sidestepped the question, bro.
She had me. She threw me to you for the night for the show.
She definitely did.
She gave up her birthday present to give it to you guys. So here I am.
I don't take.
What a wonderful woman.
Be happy with that.
I don't take well to women's threats. So Rob's at work, and earlier today, as understandable as it is, we never miss a show really. And he's like, "Bro, it's the wife's birthday. You mind doing the show to get by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, not a problem. I get it." And then I got the, if he doesn't show up for the show, I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna kill you. He better be there for the show. I was like, okay.
That's the kind of woman you want right there.
I sent him back a message. I'm like, yeah, I know you said you can't do the show tonight, but I don't feel like getting punched in the face by a woman. I just don't.
Gonna make it
I was
happen.
poloing her on the way. She poloed to see how I was, like where I was at, and I'm like out of breath trying to run and get, going to grab that and then coming. And she's like, "Why are you out of breath?" I'm like, "I'm trying to rush, trying to get there, blah, blah, blah." And she said something, Ryan said something in the background about like a cake, and she's like, he's just saying that because he wants a piece of the cake if I had one, but I don't have one, which I'm okay with. And I'm like, this is a fucking trap, isn't it? You're trapping me, right? Like, because I'm like 20 minutes away from getting here, and now you're dropping like, but it's okay that I don't have a cake.
What did you say to me?
What do I do? I said it. I'm like, this is a trap. You're trapping me. And she's like, it's not a trap. Go, go, go. And I'm like,
just wait till you get home, bro.
Dude, my pillow's on the couch. I'm like,
yeah. Rob was
Where's my cake?
Rob was like, when you get those messages or you get that feeling,
nice.
like, you can go. It'll be fine.
My boy up in New Hampshire is taking a quick dab, thinking
really
about
mean?
me.
I want you to have a good time.
Yeah.
One of those. That'll come back later on.
Decipher the message.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He knew.
He
he was.
Figure out what it really means.
He was waiting for the. He's like, there's
a
there's a booby trap somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm learning Braille before I can figure that one. Hey, I mean, if I could do more, so I can figure Braille out.
Of course.
Just let me know what happens when it happens, so I know the end game of what transpired today.
Yeah, and let me know too. I'm interested.
We'll make a post on it. I'll do a video.
Yeah, tag me in it, bro. It'll be fun.
I'll be watching. I'm like, ooh, you got hooked. Didn't see that coming.
Oh man.
I need to know these escapades, man.
She gives me an eye gouge.
So before we get into some of our stupid stories, introduce our guest Adam Wasdin. He has a podcast as well. He discusses his own set of things that he does on his podcast. And I watched. You and I did an episode this weekend.
Yep.
Rob was supposed to be there as well. He had some stuff going on. I invited you to be on. But
what day was that? Sunday?
It was
That was Sunday, right?
Sunday, yeah. Yeah, Sunday.
I'm game.
I think you had something going on. I had discussed you coming on, and maybe you
Yeah.
got lost in translation. Whatever.
I got stuck with the boy.
So it's okay. He's a TikTok extraordinaire in the making.
Dude, now he's YouTube now. He's dropped TikTok. He was like, TikTok's getting me nowhere. I need YouTube followers. I'm like, get it, buddy.
I think he had like
highest paid kid on YouTube is named Ryan.
This
Eh?
might not be a coincidence.
You know?
Who
So,
knows?
my man here,
So-
he also had a follow-up guest this week. He had someone that is 2020 presidential candidate.
Hawco?
No. Well, he wants to run for
Hawco
president.
2020.
Yeah, he just needs a running mate. Adam Kokesh was on his.
Oh, wow.
Do you know who that is?
Not at all.
I'm gonna read to you.
You couldn't just accept the thrilling, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You had to question it.
I'm
You
trying.
knew I was going to be honest, like, no, fucking, I don't know it.
You're
but
gonna
I
love.
was trying to be nice.
You're gonna love this
He's a
story,
great
right?
guy. He really is.
So he's big into politics and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna read you a little story about what said individual did. He was a Marine as well.
About what?
Veteran.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Kokesh. So he this last year it goes through the year last couple of years what he's done. So he's an advocate, correct? Advocate, politics, right wing. Would you say he's like a right wing kind of guy?
I would say he's more of a libertarian, which is pretty much just like socially liberal and fiscally conservative. So yeah, he's sort of right wing in a fiscal sort of way, I would say.
He went into the Capitol, Rob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Under the he went into the Capitol with a shotgun and a loaded round. He
Yeah.
said because you should be able to carry anywhere in the country, and in the Capitol, chambered a shotgun round. They were like, "Yeah, you're under arrest."
Made a video about it. Not only that,
So
But they
he
asked
chambered around in the cap.
yeah, and they asked him, like, the news went to the jail when he got arrested, and there was this, like, big, huge thing. And they asked him, like, was that a real round? Like, did you actually do that? He said, yeah, I did. Like, he just admitted it.
It's like, no, it was a sandbag, you prick.
I can just imagine, like, his lawyer being like, no, don't admit that you committed a crime.
I know.
He's like, yeah, I did. Why? What about it? He's a very interesting guy. And he's an activist. He's a veteran. He's an author. He writes books. And I had him on the podcast, and
Is he a local guy?
No, he lives in Nevada.
So he right?
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but he's a very interesting fella. I don't agree with him on every single thing he says, but we had an interesting discussion.
Wouldn't be America if you did.
Right? So it was all good.
So that's what it was under. In 2013, he did
Yep.
that under the open carry march on Washington.
That's right.
Yeah.
With thousands of marchers bearing arms would cross from Virginia to Washington, D.C. on Independence Day to protest strict gun laws. He described the event as a nonviolent demonstration to be coordinated with D.C. law enforcement, and that marchers should respond with, I don't know, there's some term in there, and peacefully turn back if they were met with force. On May 18th, Kokesh, along with other protesters, was arrested in Philadelphia by U.S. National Park Rangers
Yep.
at the fifth iteration of marijuana legalization rally known as Smoke Down Prohibition. May 20th, he was charged with assault on a federal officer and resisting arrest. The day before his May 24th
Really?
release, Kokesh penned a press release calling for a final American revolution. So he's running underneath the...
Does he need a running mate?
Oh, my God.
Sign me up.
Oh, dude. So he posted a video on July 4th allegedly loading a shotgun in Freedom Plaza in the District of Columbia in open defiance of the D.C. law. The 23-second video shot early that morning that open march carry on D.C. was a success. As the Capitol looms in the distance, Kokesh loads the shotgun while addressing the camera.
He does.
Police indicated they believe he may have used a green screen, and on his return to the plaza
Nope.
July 8th, he insisted data from government surveillance cameras in the plaza would show that he was there. I was here, and I loaded a shotgun on Independence Day in Washington, D.C. I was ready to stand by my word, and I was ready to commit the civil disobedience that I committed to. Now that we have a year, now we're doing something that's much more open sourced. Anyways, so SWAT team raided his residence in Virginia.
That's right.
Okay.
And executing a search warrant for the shotgun and raw footage from the July 4th video, helicopters providing air support, police officers knocked down the door, threw a flash grenade in the foyer, filled the house with smoke.
Wow.
Police clad with body armor stormed and handcuffed him and his housemates who alleged mistreatment during the raid. An ensuing 5-hour search took place, which allegedly turned up the shotgun and psilocybin mushrooms.
Maybe he's got PTSD.
He says they were planted. He's like, it was planted. He refused to leave his cell and be arraigned and fingerprinted, but was then arraigned by a judge in his cell the next day.
What's up, Brian?
And it goes on and on and on and on and on.
It's weird.
Very interesting individual.
Very interesting.
And this cat, I was like, oh,
That's awesome.
dude, loading a shotgun in public, not in Washington, D.C., is against the law.
That's beautiful. You know, it
In some
it pisses
states.
me off, like what they did to get him, like all that they went, like
It was a setup. It was a jack
Absolutely.
move for sure. They sort of pulled some moves against him and strong-armed him, but you know, he's an interesting guy. You know, whether or not you agree with the fact that he had a shotgun in Well, basically, what he was protesting was like, we have this Second Amendment, right? We're allegedly have the right to bear arms, and he was just exercising that right as far as he was concerned. He loaded the shotgun, he did it, and it was sort of it was like a power move against the establishment from his position. Like, yo, you're telling me we have these rights. Well, what do we got?
Right.
And then he did it, and he got arrested, and the sort of thing was to show people like, yo, like, what are these rights? What do we have? And he's a veteran. He knows all about the establishment. He knows all about war. He's been in war. He was in Iraq, and he sort of did that. He protested against the establishment, and that's what he did. And that's sort of what he read was the result of doing that. And that's what he did.
And I think
not
it's
to get all serious,
hysterical.
No.
Oh, I think it's
Hi,
hysterical.
Guitar. I think that's awesome. I think I like him.
I wouldn't have done it.
I think I
It's
like
a big
him.
risk.
You know, I mean,
And I have my
feel
license
like
to
if
carry.
I feel like if I chambered around in anywhere in Boston, I'd get shot.
Probably
That's where
beanbag.
we are.
At least a rubber bullet to the side of the head. You know, a non-kill.
Yeah. You wink at me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Non-kill.
But yeah.
Just because you can do things doesn't mean
Bismarck.
you
Should do it. Yeah.
Bismarck says hello, Sean.
What's up, Bismarck?
Yeah.
So, those are some recent people he's had on his show. This
That's-
is what he talks about. We wanted to
that's
bring
key,
him
man.
on and get him out of his
I
own
appreciate
little
it.
element so that we
Yeah.
can have him into our area of fucking
Break it in.
nuns.
Do you need a piece of chocolate?
Yeah, do you need a piece of chocolate?
I'll give
What
you a
kind of
piece
chocolate are we talking
It's good
that
chocolate.
kind of chocolate.
I'll give you a piece if you
I mean,
want.
I'll have a piece if that's what you're talking about. I'm just saying. Yeah. I made sure to bring my water. Just in case you offer me some chocolate. I'd have some water. Though.
Good.
Yeah.
Guitar Bear, huge fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keytar, what's up? Got to have you on again here soon. So,
Yep.
that's Mr. Wasdin.
Thank you.
That's his podcast. People,
Thank you.
Go listen to his page. On his personal page, that's where he posts his stuff. He's
Yeah.
got some good
I
things
was just
going
about
on.
to ask that.
Yep.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
We'll share it on our page as well. So
Yep.
now we get to suck you into a world of stupidity and humor. Here's your piece of chocolate.
Oh, thank you.
That's,
What do we got for
that's
milligrams here? Just so I
30?
know. 30 in this?
Yeah.
It's a lot. I'm going to do half.
I'm on my third.
Okay.
In about 40 minutes, you'll see Rob go like this.
But I won't, though.
Whoa.
I'll still be as asshole-ish as I am now. So it's all good.
Isn't that interesting?
My eyes may close a little. Like,
But you'll be on point.
oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I'm still
You'll get
witty.
you on point.
Yeah, the deep dark part of Rob will still be there. Yeah, we'll just have to pull it out.
so-
It'll
Sorry.
just bring it out a little.
Bismarck says hello to you as well, Adam.
Hi, Bismarck. Hi.
So I had a few people in the last 2 weeks reach out to me with stories, and I actually forgot.
You forgot their stories?
I forgot 2 of them, so I got to give a shout out to my friend Sandra Stack Hannibal. Love you. She sent me this story, which
Hold on, what was that?
stories.
No, the name?
Sandra Stack Hannibal.
All right. I didn't,
Oh, okay.
it didn't absorb the first time around, so
Sandra,
I
no,
thought,
you know who you are. Love you. So she sent me this story, right? So we discussed dumb shit that happens in the world that we all see, what you and I talked about when we did a podcast,
yeah.
the stuff that crosses your feed you
Oh, we
can't
didn't know
forget.
Yeah.
So, because you can complain about anything in life, and why not?
Do it.
Man plans to sue parents for giving birth to him without consent. People, this is the level of stupidity.
Ah.
Yeah, you heard that
is
correct.
that real? So, I bet he...
I looked for satire.
Can you imagine?
Oh, my God.
I looked for satire.
This seems like one of those onion posts that you see
That's
that
what I-
seems
yeah.
so ridiculous, but it's actually real.
And it's real?
Like, there's no way,
Right.
right?
Fox News. I mean, not that I really trust them on a lot of stuff, but I looked for it and I was like, and it just kept popping up.
Yeah.
You know where
They're
I
the
li- you know
people
what
that
I
would
like
post
doing?
that.
What?
Putting myself on Fox News all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I just put our show on their page all the time.
I swear to
That's
God.
the way to go.
all the time.
Isn't it?
Non-stop.
This week I saw our last episode and I was scrolling on something, clicking on something, and I saw a sponsor and I'm like, how did we get right there? What algorithm just put us right there?
That's the beautiful thing about the internet. But what is this now?
27-year-old man from India has gone viral after he publicly announced his plans to sue his parents for giving birth to him without consent.
This is where we are.
According to BBC, so that's another viable whatever.
British broad, I trust them more than I trust
Our establishment.
Fox.
Yeah. Samuel believes that because he didn't ask to be born, he should be paid for the rest of his life. Like,
Can you imagine if everybody did that? If
My
everybody sued their parents for not wanting to be born and
Like,
you forced
I've
this
been
upon
denied
them?
suing people for real reasons, like
Oh.
car
Right?
accidents.
Brian saying fake news.
Yep, Izzy Murphy.
No, Fitzgerald.
Let's hear it. Call in.
You-
Tell me why it's fake.
Yeah.
I looked for it.
I agree, dude.
So-
well,
I looked for satire. I was like, come on.
yeah.
Come
but it's
on.
real.
I know,
that's the
Brian.
whole thing about it that's so crazy. That's a real thing that's actually happening. And you look at that and you're like,
Yeah, but
what?
all right.
Just throw it away. Just get out of here.
If that is
right?
really happening, and that means a judge is gonna has already said
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'll see
We'll
that
take
in my
this seriously.
court. I'll see
Sure.
that in my court. Go ahead, bring
Fuck
it on in.
Go.
Could you?
Extraterrestrial people running around. Yeah, the lizard people. That's what I'm talking about, Ketar.
The lizard people.
I'm the lizard king.
It might be. It might be a lizard conspiracy. But it is. It's sort of like you look at shit like that and it looks like an onion or it looks like some kind of Saturday Night Live episode, but then you realize it's real and you're like, wait, what?
What the
Holy
fuck?
What are
shit,
we
that was
doing?
in Hingham? What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right down
Yeah.
the street from my house. Like, what?
And then you hop on the truck. You're trying to find the house. Like, what?
There it is,
What?
there
Let's
it
pull
is.
this guy out. Let's ask him some questions. Wait. Now you're suing your parents because
Nahito.
why? Right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
But that's sort of where we're headed, right? You can just sue anybody for anything.
for anything.
You can just be that guy who just has a problem with everything that ever happens ever. And
Dude,
just-
I tried to sue
that's
someone
a
that ran
thought.
a red light at 65 miles an hour and T-boned me.
that's something you should be able to sue somebody.
No, see,
It was a process.
see, but that'll be a process, and in the end, they'll be like, well, you should have waited.
Not enough
And then
evidence.
blame you.
Sorry.
To get hit again?
Sorry. Just let this guy get drunk and do his thing, and
I-
you'll be fine.
I had I was leaving a job in like close to Salem, and this old timer was in front of me. There was a car in front of him with their blinker on. Had the opening, went to go, didn't go, stomped like they started to go, stomped on their brakes. The old timer almost nailed them. I tapped the old timer, barely scratching the back of his
Dink.
thing, and we're
You're the guy
talking,
now.
we exchange everything,
Yep.
blah blah. And he's like, "Oh, dude, there's nothing wrong with it."
Was he suing his
get-
parents?
He was an old timer, man.
Okay. So he wasn't probably suing his parents
No,
about being born?
no, he
Okay.
was-
Just
he-
making sure.
It was before, like he was pulled.
Gotcha.
They reached in and pulled his ass out. He was
Right.
old,
Gotcha.
but he assured me, "No, I'm not gonna. No, I'll buff that out at home with my whatever." I'm like, "All right, cool." And my twins were just born at the time, so I was definitely not looking forward to having to go to court for anything like that.
No.
Yeah, don't you know I get the notice in the mail?
It always creeps
Broken
up on
neck, back
I
issues.
get, So we get to the courthouse in Salem.
You fucking that sucks.
Okay, this guy's got the thing on. Oh yeah, all right. Well,
He's got the neck brace on and everything. That's a
I,
show.
I left work, picked up the missus at the time and the twins. Both of them are under 2 years old. One was kind of sick, but we had no choice. She puked in the middle of the courtroom. The judge was like, "Oh, the poor thing." The old guy started crying, took his neck brace
I
off,
ruined
and
his
was like,
favor.
I'm not seeking any."
Why wouldn't
Yeah.
he get arrested for filing a false claim?
He,
It's
You
an
can just
insurance
claim whatever
hit.
you want. You can do whatever you want. You can sue
apparently-
people for not being being
Listen,
born under false
the
pretenses.
moment that words started breaking people's limbs,
that was it.
it was open season.
That was a wrap, son.
What was the judge's reaction? Like,
They have to
It
take
was
it
like a-
seriously.
It was like a clerk magistrate. They were just, okay, so you sign here and you sign
take
here.
that off the docket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why don't you just wipe that clean?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I would hope that would how that would go.
I had one time we got rear-ended. Shannon and I did by two Russian women
Two
Why do they
Russian
gotta be
women.
Russian, bro?
because they said they were Russian.
Because
They
they
could
were
hardly
late.
speak English,
But
All right, I'm on board.
and they rear-ended us. I'm like, give me your info, and they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They start talking Russian, and then like, well, we don't have to give it to you. And I look right at Shannon. I was like, oh. She's like, what? I go, I'm gonna smash my face on the dashboard. She goes, why? I go, hit and run. Hit and run. You won't give me your paperwork? Fuck you.
Listen, you got to play the system. You
And
gotta
then
just
then they
be in the
understood.
system that there is.
They understood English real quick. They were like, "What do you mean?" I go, "Go ahead, drive away. I've shattered this note
no,
5
no,
times.
no,
I'll
no.
shatter it at 6."
he said,
Let's
go
work
ahead.
this out.
Drive away. Spasiba.
Yeah. Let's see what we can come up with. Right?
I mean, you got to be quick on your feet. You know, someone's trying to screw you. You might as well beat them at their own game.
Might as well.
Gotta be quick on that.
Yeah. They're in a rental car too. It was Enterprise. I'm like, Enterprise has money.
Oh, now they're fucked.
Yeah.
Once you realize that, now you got the upper hand. Now you have a neck injury. Who knows what's going on here? I don't know.
John Doe
You know what
has
I
the
mean?
upper hand.
You might hit your face on the steering wheel. I don't know.
Right? Honey, punch me.
And we were going to dinner too. She's like, "You get blood all over you." I'm like,
It's okay.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Listen, this is all going to work out in court.
It'll
You'll be
work.
fine.
It'll work out in the end. I'll be sore for a little while. Still be ugly as shit, and I'll be good. Have a few
works.
dollars.
They're Russians. Fuck 'em.
It works. How about your lanky ass legs in that picture the other day?
Oh, bro.
Dude, they
Wait.
like 3
You calling them out on that?
Yeah.
Huh?
I am.
What's
You
this
on the
like?
page with that? You
Sure.
all right with that?
Let's talk about it.
Because they're like 3 feet longer than everything else.
What's going on here? What's up with you?
I don't remember them being like that when we were younger.
I hit a growth spurt in high school.
Yeah, but
Towards the end.
I mean, in that picture, it does. It looks like it's a separate set of legs.
Bro, you look like a cheap,
priest.
a
It's
cheap
okay.
version of a GQ model in your picture, bro.
okay.
Yeah, let's not talk shit, bro.
Hey.
Just be honest.
What did someone say?
Rain on it.
What did someone say? I didn't know you went into priesthood.
Yeah. It's all right. Rain on it. That picture was of me just under 20 years ago.
I understand.
19.
Listen, I ain't judging.
Is that like a prom?
19.
Was that a
It
prom
was a
pic?
prom, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, it was a prom.
Yeah, that's okay. I went to the prom at 19 too.
No one's
Bart
happy
Simpson.
about
I had
their
to-
bride.
Bart Simpson, dude.
Oh, my
What do I Bart Simpson?
Because he was 19, still in high school. He's supposed to be out of he's supposed to be
Gotcha.
in college.
Oh,
by
no.
then.
Dude, no one's proud of their
I
prom
was-
picture.
I
No one
was-
looks at that and goes, "Yes, this is the epitome
I was
of me."
asked
Look.
to go. It wasn't our prom or anything.
Who'd you go to prom with?
It was a North Quincy prom.
Oh, even more shady.
Different.
Why is it shady? Because it's North
I don't
Quincy.
know.
What are we
That's-
talking about
that
here?
That's all him.
We got friends with
Yeah,
North Quincy.
let's explain this. What?
It was a little bit more, one side of the Fall River Bridge was a little more shady than the other.
All right.
Wow.
What do you got to say about that?
Pat,
Sounds racist.
Pat Demore's fucking right now. He's going, shut up, kid. Shut up.
Let's talk about the guy who got hit by the thing and he's now suing his parents. Let's not talk about the Quincy hit.
Let's forget
Please.
about that. Guy.
Yeah. Let's just get
Fugazi.
rid of that.
Prom,
It's a
huh?
Fugazi.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
that's-
That was good.
But that was ancient.
Yeah.
Ancient.
Do you get a limo?
I think so, yeah.
You have to.
Most likely. It was at like Lombardo's.
Oh, you had to be nice. I mean, you couldn't act up like we usually normally would have.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
You know.
rules now.
This.
Now.
There's Quincy rules.
There were rules then.
These.
Yeah. Don't
Not as much, though.
I don't
You
know.
could sue. You could always sue.
Yeah.
You could always just litigation. Anything that goes wrong, just bring it to court. That's all you got to do.
Oh, litigation.
This is 2019.
It is 2019.
What else we got?
2019.
And there's some dumb stuff popping on the air.
Sometimes there is.
So, yeah, you're giving me the squint like.
No.
No.
It's not.
It's fine.
You say 19 and just.
So
Yeah.
people,
2019.
I'm offended.
you're in the right place to be offended.
Right?
So we all see this dumb stuff that crosses our news feed. Might as well get into one
Let's
of the
do
biggest
it.
hot topic stories that's going around America right
What do we
now.
got?
Creep.
FBI investigating threatening letter Justin
Oh,
Smollett
this guy.
received before attack. So
Yeah.
if you got to be like Helen Keller if you haven't heard this story, okay? Justin Smollett, he's an individual, and he claimed that he was the victim of a racist attack. Come to find out, it sounds like he staged the whole damn thing. Now they're actually looking into, there was a letter that was sent a week to 2 weeks before, that the letter was reportedly being analyzed by the FBI crime lab, quoting CBS Chicago. Brothers, the two guys that, ended up, he paid them to crack him, hit him,
Allegedly.
allegedly throw a noose around his neck, pour bleach on him. That he didn't receive a bigger reaction that he wanted from the letter. So the letter then turned into a paid assault. We don't know the full facts of the case
So-
yet, but what it sounds like is
Seems like it.
he paid these individuals to say that it was hate crime, a race crime. Come to find out, he staged it.
What is that?
That's what it seems.
What is that?
What is what?
Why would you do that? Why would you stage some kind of thing to create this huge controversy in this country when we
Looking
already
for-
have sort of this thing going on with this like race baiting idea to get us fighting with each other?
That's
Why would you want
absolutely-
it to get us fighting with each other more? Why would you do that?
No.
Got an agenda.
They're trying to build more than one wall, apparently. And one
seems
goes
like
right
it.
down the middle of us as citizens
It
as
seems
opposed
like
to
it,
fucking.
right? They want us to fight with
country.
each other,
Yeah.
rather than
We all
look
know
at
what
the
happens to a
actual
house
issues.
divided, don't we?
It falls.
That's it.
You were talking about the Hodge twins. They made a video.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't look at that, but I remember that you were saying that, and I know that those guys are really honest, like evaluators of kind of the shit that's going on in society. Those are black guys. And right?
Yeah, they're
And
comedians. They're twins.
They kind of called this guy out, and they were like, yo, you're doing some fucked up shit. And I think that anybody with honest intentions would sort of look at that. If you're staging something to try to race bait and create this issue that isn't an issue and try to create that's sort of, I don't know, what are you doing, bro?
They made a very good point. They said what you just did was the equivalent to what people in the 50s and 60s did. They lied, and people got hung, killed, murdered, sent to prison for life.
That's
and now
right.
it seems like, from what I've seen, the slow cover-up, I've seen that he redacted a lot of his phone records. He's live on ABC, I believe it's ABC News, said he didn't want to even give up his phone record. And the interviewer said, why? He's like, well, I have personal information on that. Then when he had to give it up, everything was redacted. Then on top of that, they then asked for more and more information. What? Go ahead.
No, I was just trying to figure out what it said, but I figured it out. It says because chaos is what pays.
Right? Do you know how many lives that could have ruined if they didn't find out that he was... So the Hodge
That's
twins...
what he's trying to do.
The Hodge twins made a very good point. There are hate crimes in this country, and they are very serious. And what you just did was made every person that is a victim of a hate crime, you made them to have to go through hell now because they wouldn't believe it because you're stupid fucking
That's
ass.
right. That's exactly right.
I hate shit like that. I don't care where you come from, color, race,
If
whatever.
it was, yeah, I mean, just
we're all humans here, people.
Exactly.
Oh God.
It pisses you off, and it should piss you off.
And it should make headline news when someone tries to set up something like this that's completely dishonest. They try to rig something up to make something out of something that wasn't, so they can create themselves for a name. It's sort of narcissistic, really, when you think about it.
Oh, it's extremely.
Right?
For the 15
You're trying
minutes
to
of
get
limelight.
your name in the news so you can create this narrative surrounding yourself, and everybody can point at you and be like, look how much of a hero this guy is.
Yeah.
But then you find out the real thing, and you're like, wait a minute, is this guy a hero?
And it turns out all he wanted was fucking Instagram followers.
Yeah.
You know, like, guy sucks.
That's the thing
Who
that happens.
gives a shit? The guy sucks.
That's the thing that
He
happens.
does suck. And of course, what did the media do?
They ate it.
Within less than a couple hours, oh my God! Then they turned it into this whole thing about like the president's followers, and it had nothing to do with our meathead president. Had nothing to do with the idiot.
Wait, it was his fault?
Sort of does.
Well, they had a MAGA hat on. It said.
Oh wait, so he did, or the guys that?
He said that the guys had a MAGA hat on, threw a noose around his neck, put bleach on him.
Wait a second, that makes no sense.
Why?
So what I wear distinguishes what is going on. Like,
let me ask you a question: is there a certain component of, I don't want to say racism, but is there a certain component of an idea that goes along with that MAGA hat that certain people, not to say that everybody who wears that hat is a racist, but racists are more prone to wear that hat and support Donald Trump than people who aren't racist?
I catch what you're trying to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I absolutely.
Not
catch
that
what you're
every
throwing.
single person that supports Donald Trump is racist, but most racist people support Donald Trump.
But wouldn't that be a stereotyping in a sense?
Sure. It is. It is, absolutely. Because that doesn't necessarily mean because you support the president that you're a racist.
Right,
But most people who wear that hat, most racists who wear that hat, that is a reason for their doing. But that doesn't mean that everybody that wears that hat is a racist.
Like,
that just means that most racist ideology aligns with people who wear that hat. Those are two completely different things, right?
Right.
You can support Donald Trump. You can wear a MAGA hat and be
non-racist.
I think everybody sort of has social components because that's been
It's
downloaded
instilled.
into us.
Yeah.
But I just mean like not everybody that supports the president necessarily needs to be a racist, right?
Right.
It's just that most people who are support the president. And that's a very important distinction to make. And I know we're getting all fucking serious. And shit.
No. I mean,
And
I
I'm
get
sorry.
you.
Hey, this show is therapy and
all-
stupidity.
I'm sorry.
It's the same as like all pedophiles have mustaches, but not all men with mustaches are pedophiles.
Exactly. Right?
That's a good analogy.
There's a lot of people who support the president who would just do so because they have a business and that makes sense for them financially. And that doesn't mean they're racist.
Right.
That just means that they financially align with this dude, and there it is. It's sort of like the pedophile thing you just said.
Yeah.
So we used to have like Hero of the Week. asshole of the year.
You got one of the year?
That
Dude,
guy.
it's February.
I know. He just hit the nail on the head straight out the
February
gate.
20th.
Is he for the rest of the year now?
Well, I don't know. I think he just got kicked off
He
the
went
show.
to the top.
He's got the crown for right now.
Yeah.
Good
But
point.
it's only February.
Good.
We'll see what happens.
Good point.
So it's for the month.
there's-
Asshole of the month.
There's
That's
room
right.
We'll
for
give him that.
there's room for opportunity in 2019 for someone to fuck up greater.
That's right. And I'm
2019.
sure it's going to happen. Dude, we're only in February. Come on.
Dude.
There's still 10 more months. Stop it.
This is going to get taken over 4 times just
course.
before April.
Of course. We're just going to have just more and
I'm
more.
king of the ring, bitch.
Oh, great.
And that's what
I
it
can't
is.
wait to nominate you.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be king of the ring. Someone's going to top that.
Yeah.
Of course. Right?
It's always going to be somebody stupider.
That's right.
But you know, when I see that stuff, that story then turns into every different site starts their own little spin. I'm like,
That's what happens.
Oh, it's great.
Shut up.
It's like that game Rumors that you would play when we were younger, and you'd pass the circle, the secret around, and by the time it got back to this person, it would be a completely different fucking...
Yeah, telephone.
Yeah, is that what it was?
That's what that
Telephone
is.
or Rumors?
Or whatever, yeah,
No,
yeah.
same exact game, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I had that.
Do you not know it?
I had that discussion with a
He
fan.
was like looking up at the sky.
like,
like,
I was like, wait a second.
telephone.
I had that discussion with a family member that's very holy, okay, and I believe in God. I don't believe in church. I think it's a business, whatever. That turns into another one of those, you know what I mean, arguments where whatever you believe. Anyways,
Do you want to get into that?
and I told her, I was like, you know, I got on 2 things. One, ghosts, and 2 was like, you know how the Bible doesn't have an author. I was like, you know, remember when you were in homeroom, beginning of school, and 2 people have an issue throughout school, then you go to the next period, the story changes.
You
You go to
work
the
it
next
out.
period, the story. You get to the end of the school day.
It's nothing.
It's 15 different stories with
Yeah.
everybody's little spin on it.
That's right.
I was like, so, tell me who wrote the Bible. She was like, no author. I'm like, there's about 5 million authors that threw their own little hat in the ring on that.
Yeah.
And then I got her on ghosts.
So you can't... Go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
We're
no.
offending a lot of people right
Go
now.
ahead, Rob.
No, I just...
Offend. Go.
Oh, no, I've got no qualms with that. It boggles me. Like, I was obviously raised, as I like to say, a Boston Catholic, because you just went to church on holidays.
I was too.
I was too.
And we look back at things like Roman mythology and Greek mythology, and they created all these gods and things. So, like, oh, that's the god that made the trees happen, and that's the god that put the sun across the sky. And then as they got further, you know, along in time, some European dude was like, dude, fuck, there's way too many gods. One guy
That's
is... It's his fault. He did this all.
It's way easier like that.
You know, but see, I like to go further back to the pagans, like where we come from, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just most likely where you also derived. All of our holidays are theirs. Christmas, no, it's not Christ's birthday. Christ was born in like June if he was born. So yeah,
Who
eat it.
knows, man?
Eat it.
History gets squirrely after a while. After it goes
Yeah.
back a few thousand years, it's like, wait, what happened again?
History's always written by the victors.
That's right.
That's the unfortunate.
Right.
Like
That's
I
right.
I use this one all the time when I explain that to people. Of everybody always knows of Alexander the Great, but nobody knows about Ixander the Terrible, and
Who's
they're the
Ixander
same
the
fucking
Terrible?
person,
Really?
just as the point of view of the people he was conquering.
Yeah. See, the losers don't write history.
Right.
The winners do, right?
Right.
Like, and imagine if the Nazis won the war, what different ideology we would have nowadays. Had those people who had the wrong ideas won the war, we'd all think, like, yeah, fuck the Jews. Fuck them.
Right.
Right?
That would be our mindset. There would be like
Because that would be
10
in the
of them
history
left,
books.
and they'd be stuck somewhere.
Exactly.
And another funny little side note.
We're getting
See
right
me-
into it this
see
week.
me-
I love
I'm
it.
sorry.
Since you brought
Is it
Nazis,
me?
Oh, no, it's good.
It's good.
Brilliant.
If the Nazi thing didn't transpire, we would be saluting that way here in America.
if they won,
No. Look back. There's American flags on the walls. That's how we saluted
right?
the flag.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you pledged allegiance to the flag in like the 40s, and then shit hit the fan with them, and they were like, oh no, we can't be doing that.
Yeah.
And then it went to this. So it literally was like,
No,
Because
I'm
we
not-
won.
you can look it
No,
up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I never knew that.
You can look it up.
I never knew that.
He's looking at me. Trust me. I've read the history
I
books.
looked.
Believe me.
not a bad
even
idea.
the producers agree with. He's like, yeah, I know what he's saying. It's all right.
So the other thing that I caught her on was I was like, okay, I slow played it. I was like, do you believe in ghosts? And
Ooh.
she said no, and I said, but you believe in the Holy Ghost? And it was like,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Why is it only one ghost? You believe in the Holy Ghost, but, some lady that died down the street, you don't believe in that ghost? Why? What's going on here? Why is there only one ghost?
That's
the
what I'm
Holy
saying.
Ghost, that's it?
That's
You
what I'm
sure?
saying. And that's a touchy subject, so I try not to offend people with that, because
Yeah, me
anybody
too.
that
I'm
wants to
sorry.
believe in something, they can believe
I
in
know.
it. But I just don't like those people that try to push it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not a big God-fearing person when it comes to that aspect, I absolutely believe in ghosts.
Me too.
Me too.
Absolutely.
I do too.
This is a soul made
Yeah.
up of energy.
Yeah.
What do we learn about energy? What is it? Can't be destroyed.
That's right.
It goes somewhere.
Leaves
That's
the body,
right.
moves on.
That's right.
You see that light at the end of the tunnel? That's
And it's
the
been
light
said.
of the birth canal. It's the same light. Same
You
fucking
think
light.
so?
Absolutely. Why?
I kinda know what you mean.
Why is it that everybody says, "Oh, go towards the light," and then if you had any type of recollection of when you were a child being born, your first fucking memory is going to be
That's a good point.
a beam and light coming from darkness.
You know what?
That's
Seriously?
a good point.
Do you remember your first memory as a
Yeah, I
child?
do.
If I sat here and think about it, I could absolutely.
What do you got? What's your first
not
memory
thinking about it right now.
You just fuck it.
The same one JW was talking about peppers on. Nobody's talking about peppers on this.
Peppers. His
Well,
first
no,
memory
so
was eating a jalapeno pepper.
I just
and it was
want to
really hot.
apologize because we do broadcast from two different pages at once.
Okay.
Sometimes comments are said and I don't read them because I'm on a different page. So if I'm not answering, you switch to the other page. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we broadcast from our page. And first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who...
Absolutely.
Our last episode, I think we had like 4,300 views.
4300.
Yeah, so...
Love
You guys
it.
are the
And we
best.
want you people included in that, so feel free to call 502-501-3477.
Yeah, how do we know if there's a call?
It'll
We'll
ring.
hear it.
Yeah,
We'll
Okay.
hear it.
it'll ring. We'll let you know. Michael will throw something
They'll
at
call in. I hope people call in. What's the number again?
us. 502-501-3477.
Call in. We'll talk about
502
some shit.
Disrupt.
That's right.
So,
Josh Hallett.
Channel 5.
Topic suggestions.
Go ahead, send them in.
Yeah,
We'll talk
send 'em
about
in,
it.
brother.
Call in. Bumpa da bumpa. Boston
me?
has worst rush hour traffic in the country, report says.
I believe that.
Oh, is that a drum roll?
So
I believe that.
We live like on the Route 3 corridor, down towards the Cape. People, y'all, if you listen in the local area, you know where that is. I gotta tell you, coming into the city right now, if I want to get to the city at 7:30 in the morning, you better leave at 5.
Buck meow. No, you don't die and go back into your mom's vag, you creep. Carry on.
How dare you? Go ahead. What is it now?
You can't
Traffic?
put it. You can't put it back in, bro. You can't get it back
It only
in there.
goes one way.
9 months trying to get out and the rest of your life trying to get
You're
back
like,
in.
it's still warm in there. I want to go back.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Horrible.
Oh,
Sexist, racist. Keep going.
get your
We're
mind out of
such
the get your
horrible-
mind out of the gutter, Buck Meow.
Yeah, bro. Come on. Let's get together.
So I have horrible traffic coming in, and all this money they spend on the Big Dig.
I commute.
It's absurd.
See, and people say that all the time, but you know what? If you have any recollection of what this city was like before the Big Dig, this would be a shit show.
Dude, have you seen the new TD Garden? Like, have you seen the garden?
I see it all the time.
Okay, I hadn't been in the city until
Until you came in for okay.
and I was like, oh man, the front of that kind of somewhat resembles when the train used to come in.
The old way.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
North,
bit.
North Station,
Yeah.
just a little bit. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of the steel designs. And I was like, man, this place
Cannabis use in the veteran community.
is... What about it? We can get into that all
Yeah,
day long.
so-
Also, do you guys... Can you see that? Are you reading that?
Skilly's hike?
Silky's Heights?
I don't know what that means.
I know, he's talking... It's Silky Hike. It's a run for vets. You get together and everybody... You do a rucksack,
right on.
hike and stuff like that. I know who he is. Yeah, no, it's a good time. Veterans get together.
Right on.
They get that platoon back together, get out of their funk, meet people you might not have met. Oh, here we go.
What is this?
It's a phone
That's a
call.
phone
Oh,
call.
great. Let's do it.
Get together and everybody, you do a rucksack. Hike and
Hey,
stuff like that.
thanks for calling in. Can you turn down the volume?
Get together, they get that platoon back, get out of their funk, meet people you might not have met. Oh, here we go. Did you listen? Yeah. Can you turn on your radio?
Caller.
Do we know what this dude's name is?
Caller.
Thanks for calling in. Can you turn down the volume? Gonna have to dump it. Call back.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah. Cannabis use in the veterans community. Because I have my fingers in quite a bit of veterans programs. I know that they're trying to pass bills on Capitol Hill right now.
Yeah, but I didn't say your own mom. That's just creepy.
Stay focused, will you?
I am.
His mind's in the gutter.
He blamed me.
They're trying to get it passed so that you can, from what I can understand, doctors at the VA can now, they want them to be able to prescribe stuff that's not big pharma. Okay?
Why not?
They should do it.
Right?
I tell you right now, and you know what? Just because, remind me next week, I'll bring in my bag of pills that's filled, and it's this. And they're filled for a reason, because I ain't taking that shit. I'm not taking it. Some of those SSRIs I've taken, they literally have slowed me down, like to the point where I thought I had like pneumonia.
Really?
Yeah, no, it shocked your body. So it was a loading process. And then the doctor, I was like, 10 days in, I'm like, I feel like shit, man. I can't sleep. My mind's racing. He's like, well, it's a 4 to 5 week loading process. I'm like, fuck
4
you.
to 5
I'm
week
not
loading
taking this.
process.
Have you ever
I
heard this-
didn't know I was fucking AOL fucking 97. Like,
Right?
what the hell?
And then the phone line gets picked up. Got to start over.
Well, have you ever heard the stories of the people who actually have been benefited by those? And I'm not advocating those at all. I'm just saying, like, some people, it seems like the answer is to kind of run away from the problems and not think about it at the time and just get your life together and then maybe address those things through therapy and address those things through things that are not advocated usually by the establishment. But sometimes I feel like the people that would do that would want to run away and sort of do that. It seems like we have another call now.
Yep.
And it's right in the middle of the thing.
Hello.
Are we doing it?
Welcome to Hawco and Carnell show.
Sorry.
Who's this?
Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing?
How we doing tonight?
What's going on, brother? What do you got?
You there?
Nothing?
Man.
We had you.
All right.
Yeah, having some phone issues.
No.
So yeah, I'm not taking all those pills. They're not me. I do
For you personally?
me
Yeah,
personally.
no,
Yes.
But being a part of a network, I'm in multiple groups with multiple veterans and stuff like that. I've met one out of like 50.
So I mean, like
One.
I'm obviously a huge advocate for marijuana as a miracle drug,
Chocolate. Here we go.
but
Right?
eat it.
Should I just eat the
But
whole
you're
thing?
absolutely. I concur. Like, there's obviously some things that if you have COPD and take something that helps you breathe,
Sometimes.
don't smoke pot. That's not going to help you. You
Mhm.
know,
It
like
might,
this-
but it might not.
Right. Well, let's get you some THC pills or something. Like, but there are definitely pharmaceuticals out there that you do need.
Yeah.
That some people do need.
And I think-
so
I think the
I
thing-
can't take that away from them because
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've definitely put, but at the same time, they're kiboshing my shit. So
It's not the end result to the full goal you want, because what you really want is to analyze the shit that's fucking you up inside and
And-
really get into that shit. And what the pills do is make you run away from that, and what the THC does is make you dive into that.
Right.
But it's sometimes with the certain points in some people's lives who are just going through the shit and they need to make it happen right now, where it might be not a bad idea to push the shit aside, get their shit together, finally figure out what they're doing, and then look into that shit, which is where THC comes in. Here we go.
how I
Hopefully
beat
this is a
opiates.
person.
That's how I be.
that's how I
Let's
beat
try.
opiates.
Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the Hawco and Carnell show. Who's this?
Hello.
How you doing?
Did I make it?
You made it.
You
Who we talking to?
I can barely hear you guys. It sounds muffled.
Is this Mike?
Is this Mike?
Very muffled.
Here we go. I think we got it now.
We can
just
hear
turned
you.
some knobs.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
If
brother.
you can hear us, do you need me to talk louder?
No, I go. That's loud, but I can barely hear you still.
All right, what do you got? What do we want to talk about here?
Is it my phone or yours?
It's
Speak
probably
up.
ours.
Just speak,
It's
brother.
fine.
Speak.
Just go. Just say some shit.
Or is
Speak,
it the
brother.
atmosphere behind you?
It's
It's
probably, a little
probably
bit of that.
everything. Just
Yeah.
go. What do you want to talk about? Say some shit.
Oh God.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know what to
Abortion? Liberals?
What's going on, boys?
What are you doing, Mike? What's
Hawco and
up?
Carnell show, having at it.
That's right.
Where you calling from?
Other than that, I can't hear you anything you're saying.
Where are
Oh,
you calling
shit.
from?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing?
All right, Mike.
I
We'll
got
talk to you later.
All right.
That wasn't him.
No?
All right, I love you both very much.
Yeah, it is.
I'll try calling back. It's very muffled. I can't hear nothing.
Sorry, brother. Call back!
All right.
Oh, that was Stands Out.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Adios.
Stiggle.
I said Mike.
No, because Stiggle tried calling.
Oh, okay.
We're just having some communication.
Yeah, we're having some issues with the phone
It's
line.
fine.
We're going to work it out.
Great caller. I wish we could talk to him.
Communication breakdown. Hello.
So,
Well, you know.
so yeah, so some of those groups that I
I'm
am
one
in,
of those people. If you're gonna stare,
That's
I'm gonna
okay.
wave at you.
some of those groups that I am in, I asked that question. I'll be at the Patent Veteran Project this weekend, 22nd and 24th, with a whole group of vets that are just doing PTS therapy through film.
Nice.
I've asked every person when I've gone
I've
there.
seen that.
Yeah,
Watched your film.
yeah. They invited me on the team, so now I'm part of the team.
Finger to nose, brother.
You know,
Finger to nose.
try to get vets out of their funk, and you know what?
That's what it is.
I haven't met one vet up there that wants to take any of those pills. You know what I mean? I've had guys struggling to come off them. When they try to come off them, they have serious issues. You know what I mean? All kinds of life issues when they try to come off them. Because they probably should have been prescribed them in the first place.
Some of that shit can ruin you, man. You ain't done nothing until you did kung fu in the sheets while you're trying to sleep.
I think it can be effective in certain ways. I really do. And I know you guys are laughing, and I'm supposed to be having a good time.
No,
and
I'm
just
laughing.
getting it all serious,
No,
but
you stay serious. That's okay.
Yeah.
I just think that for certain people in certain situations in their life, like the sort of thing of escaping those things and getting your shit together and just getting your life in order, and then maybe using things like cannabis, like you were saying,
Right.
might not be that bad of an idea. We have
This is
another
going to be a
caller.
fucking trial by error
Hope we
tonight.
go with this. I would love to talk to this person.
How you doing?
Thanks for calling into the Hawco
God.
and Carnell show. Who we have on the phone?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, I get an idea. If you can't hear us,
Order and then maybe using things like cannabis, like you were saying.
right?
What?
I don't.
That's a back loop.
You're a back loop. I don't know what happened there.
I want to talk to somebody. I hope someone calls in, we can hear them, and they can hear us.
It was definitely Mikey that last time.
Dude, Kung Fu in the Sheets, that reminds me of like Train Spotting, right? When he's trying to...
Well, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm referring to.
I know it is.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
I've dealt with that. That is not fucking fun.
Dude, seriously?
No amount of Ambien stops you from kung fu and
Oh,
the shit
there
out
is
of
an amount
everything.
of Ambien. There's always an amount of Ambien. Look at Tiger Woods. He did Ambien. He did a bunch of crazy shit.
Dude.
There's nothing wrong with Ambien.
Dude, he straight up
You
left
got-
his house and slept with some broad
That's
on
what I'm saying.
Ambien. Like,
Ambien ain't that bad.
so
Listen, he
I
gets them
eat
laid.
it. You know what I get?
Problem.
I wake up with crumbs on me from eating in the middle of the night because I don't remember making the food.
Well, you
That's
know,
about the extent of it.
That's
I'm not leaving my
sometimes how it goes,
house.
but
But yeah, no.
How long, personal question, how long, like, did this, like, the sweats and shit like that? Like, how many weeks? Was it weeks
2.
before you could, like...
So like the first week is pretty rough, really rough. The second week is wide awake and not as rough. I don't know, man. Once you've been to some,
just smoke some pot and
once
go
you've
to
been
bed.
to the bottom of the barrel and you've done that shit.
Yeah. You considering Ambien the bottom of the barrel?
Far from, dude. Far from.
Well,
No, Ambien helped, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Ambien shuts down the thought process for me. See,
You
it's a
just go
pharma that
out.
works.
What is...
see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they do.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes they do. Just saying.
Yo.
Let's do it.
This is gonna
Please.
drive me nuts.
So,
Yeah.
Hello?
hello, and thank you for calling the Hawco and Carnell
this Chris?
show.
No, this is Michael. Can you guys hear me?
Mr.
I can
Yes.
hear you, Mr. Stig.
What's going on, my man?
Yeah, finally. It took me like 8 calls and you guys laughing and making me part of the dang show. I want my cut. I want my cut. There's my money.
As long as there's a
got
giant
$5.
plate of potatoes, fries when I get up there fresh, we're good.
Okay, but you know what I'm going to tell you? You guys are going to be famous. I'm telling you. You're rising in Boston and Maine, Rhode Island, New England. But I got to take credit for some of this, and I want my money.
Take
When you
that.
start using me for recreation on your show without permission and making me call up 10 times, what's going on here?
What's the
But
matter?
he's
You
got a
can't
point.
take, you can't take a joke?
He's got a point.
You
What do
called
got?
back, though, brother. That's because
I'm
we
just
love
saying,
you.
I'm working for the Patriots. What team you on?
What do you
What
got?
team you on?
He's making some good points. Let's just be honest.
Let's
right?
take it.
What team are you on? Patriots? What do we got?
You know I got to come back and give you some, otherwise I wouldn't be a Stiggle.
That is true. That is true.
What do you got going on up? How cold is it up there in Maine,
How,
man?
yeah, I was just about to ask. What's the weather?
We got a lot of snow, guys. I mean, we We got about snow. The snow's halfway up the telephone poles, about 5 feet on the ground, and we're expecting more snow.
Sounds about right to me. Sounds like the county.
Yeah, you guys got a good thing going on. I love your show. I want to support you. And when we get the pub open, you guys have an open invitation, and we're going to rock that place. We're going to fill it.
When's that going to be happening, my man?
Hell yeah.
We'll be open probably next Tuesday for a soft opening, and then the following week we'll be open with the full menu, and then you guys can let me know when it's good. And we will put you up in a hotel and pay for you to get up here, providing that you're driving.
Yeah, we'll drive. I'll drive up there.
That's why I love you, Mike Stigl.
And we'll promote the show, too.
And this guy can cook, I tell you.
I'll go up there just for the food.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're doing. We're going to make the food the special thing. I used to do a lot of entertainment, but we're only going to have entertainment
What's the
once in a
specialty
while.
over there? What do you recommend on the menu? Just so if I go, I want to know what I want to get.
You want to get the smoked brisket. I definitely say the smoked brisket, or you can get... I got a Boston guy that cooks for me, and he makes some really good chicken.
Nice.
You might want to get some of that chicken, the barbecue chicken, the ribs, all that sticky stuff.
I
It's
love
good.
it all.
What's the name of the place, Stigl?
Timberwolves, right up in Mars Hill, Maine. You've got a place,
Timberwolves
guys.
in Mars Hill,
Thanks
Maine.
for taking my call. I love your show.
We love you, brother.
Can't wait to come up there and see you, my man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mike's a good guy.
I know. He's been getting that ready to open that up.
Yeah.
I've been watching it. Like, just...
Oh,
This
yeah.
food sounds delicious.
Hey,
Brisket?
I want that brisket.
So when I met Mike, he had a smaller little, almost like not a Subway shop, but like a, you get your burgers, fresh cut fries, like little joint in the mall, and just phenomenal food.
He's getting
Like,
it going.
When if I stepped up for my lunch break, when I was the maintenance for the mall, and I was like, yeah, let me just get a plate of fries, grab the potato, rinse it, put it in the fucking thing, push the thing
It's real
down,
shit.
Cook it.
throw them in
That's
the
what he's
friggin'
selling.
fryer. Oh, bomb.
Doesn't
And
matter.
you know the best part is that potato came from up the street too. Like
Yeah.
Yep. And you're an Irish guy, too.
shit didn't come from
Potatoes?
Idaho.
Stop it.
Scottish.
Oh, he's Scottish?
Same difference.
Same shit.
It's a little different.
Same
Potatoes.
difference.
Potatoes delicious, whether you're
It's
Irish or Scottish.
true.
It's still short and hooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just from a different continent.
That's it.
Yeah,
We stole the recipe for ice cubes. We've been selling it to you since.
that's right.
There's a mall in Maine.
There's one, yeah.
There's like stretches of land for 100 miles without a gas station.
No, it is. It's way up there. It's way up there. Presque Isle.
They speak French up there?
They do.
Yeah.
The signs are in French too.
Je m'appelle Jean.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I know a little bit about a little bit.
Je m'appelle.
You're not,
Maine's a great place.
you're not the only one that speaks a different language.
Yeah, come on. Sometimes people speak other
Any
languages.
any veteran events you guys looking forward to this summer?
Dude, I have...
Sean's probably got countless.
Yeah, 2 golf tournaments. Trying to put a third one on right now. There's one in Vermont, Connecticut. I working with the Warrior Sword program, working with the Patent Veteran Project program. That's this weekend. Clinical trials on that, and this is the last one, but they're looking to expand it. Dude, there's so many kayaking programs, Camp Resilience.
Ocean
up north.
kayak or river?
River.
I'm a big fan of ocean.
It's a big
River.
difference.
There's
What are we
fishing
talking
trips.
about?
Like I have a calendar at home, and it's just trips. And you know why it's awesome? You get to meet other veterans that are in funk or whatever they might be.
And they may need.
They just
That-
need to be around you.
Yeah.
You know, they need to be like around someone else that's been through the same thing, and they're like, "I'm good." And it's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm good. You can be good. You're
You ever
fine."
go ocean kayaking?
Me? No. I've never been kayaking at all.
At
don't have the
either
nuts
one,
for that.
like the one with the skirt or the other
Well,
one.
I see the things on like ESPN and shit, and
They
I ask
flip
myself,
themselves over.
do I have the balls for that?
It's
I'm
fun.
not
Ocean
sure I do.
kayaking, you can get stuck if you go out too
You
far.
know what I mean?
I like ocean kayaking. And
we
if you
go.
get stuck because you went out too far, you shouldn't have been in that kayak.
Some people are idiots.
Let's go.
Welcome to the
Who's
Hawco and Carnell show. Who's this?
What up, Sean?
What's going on? Who's this?
It's your calling co-host.
It's Dub Master.
It's W. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm out on break. The tournament's on a break right now.
Are you
So
dealing
I
tonight?
tuned in. Thought I'd give you a call while I could.
You dealing tonight, Dub?
Yep.
Nice.
Dealing the cards.
So
He's good. He's
Win
good.
4
any
cash tables, 7 tournament tables. It's going to be a good night.
Win any money lately, my man?
Every day.
Good answer. So wait. So does that mean there's no more headlights for you?
Oh yeah, I go to Headlights.
All right.
I still work there.
I was just checking.
What's that? The
Yep.
name of the place?
Yeah, you can look it up when we leave.
Okay. If
And
anybody,
Sean, you can win money. You have money on the account. You can sign in at any point in time and play, and take your chance of winning some money.
I just get thrown in so I can boggle with people and mess with people.
Yeah.
You're supposed to play.
no, I know, and I'm
Go
glad.
for it.
I'm glad
Head
I'm
call.
glad you called and asked. So I wanna give you a little insight into how my mushy head works. Like, I'll give you an
Nice.
example. So, like, I
What'd
buy
you
a
get?
PlayStation 4 for my son, or I will like a game, and my son wants to play a game with me, and I'll do that. Like, I'll crush it for 2 weeks. Rob, I've played video games over the summer, like
Yes.
2, 3, 4 weeks in a row, and then I won't look at it for 6 months, right? So I'll start the poker stuff, and be like, yeah, and then, like, through my list of veterans events and stuff that I have going on, it's just like bing, bing, bing. I get to the point where I literally have like zero time, and that part of that is me making an excuse because I probably could make a little bit more time, but I just get run down from doing so much shit throughout the day.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I get home, I'm like, oh, I just gotta fucking chill. So like, if you text me on something like that, hey man, you'll be, and I know you do, you're very good with it, but if you text me that there's an event on the site coming up 5 times, it might be that 5th time, and I'll go, oh shit, yeah, I'll play tonight. It's not because I don't want to play. It's just because sometimes I just get tired from running around doing all kinds of shit.
I know you're a scrambled brain too. It's kind of hard
He
to
is a
keep you
wicked
on.
scrambled
I
brain
admit it.
sometimes.
It's all good. I'm not perfect.
I love him for it. He's great.
I got flaws in the system, like we all do. I'm able to talk about
Absolutely.
There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in, baby.
How are you and the missus and the boy doing, my man?
So what I need to do is send you a bottle of vodka, and then when you open up the present, then I'll be like, "Hey,
He didn't listen.
go ahead and play some cards."
He
May
didn't.
not have
But
heard
my
it.
son's doing great. The
He needs
wife
to
is
get you
doing
drunk
good.
before he plays. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
he's
so you
saying.
can take my money.
We're trying to eliminate that.
No, you won't play against me. I'll make sure I won't sit on the table.
Okay.
I'll put you up against anybody else.
Yeah, you'll put me up against some card sharks and some of the ringers that is going to clean up the table real quick.
Nice.
You get to pick your table.
Hey, I did pretty good when we were down there. I was cleaning up. I should have, how's that song
Shoulda.
go? Got to know when to fold them. Got to know when to walk away.
Fubu in the
Yep.
house. Hey, Dub.
Yep.
Fubu's watching.
Hey, Fubu. Fubu and that little young picture of him
This-
in that
In
purple
that
van.
post the other day, it was great. That this kid here, that was my roommate.
Belcito?
Yeah. Well, no, that's an Italian last name, not Spanish.
Okay.
Maybe still sounds the same.
Might.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. What's that, a buddy from Maine?
Well, he's
Did he,
from
did he almost get in a
Let's
fist fight on the
He went
softball
to,
field,
he went
too?
to the Job Corps with us. Actually, he played on our team as well.
Did he?
Yeah, Fubu played
Fuck
on
yeah.
our team. He was fucking good.
Yep.
Good.
How's the missus and the boy doing, brother?
What's up, brother?
Doing great. Mrs. always doing good, but son is big and growing fast.
That's what they do, man. When's she coming up here? We
Yeah.
don't want to see you. We want her to come up so like she can cook an amazing meal for us again.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be like Thanksgiving or something.
Next year.
Okay. Uh-oh.
We'll have to find out when the strip joints are open so you can do your dance.
Fubu.
Who's
The,
dancing?
I was
You'll be
You
dancing.
dance?
telling
No,
somebody
you'll be
the other
dancing because
day.
that bet you lost, my friend.
All right, dancing.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not. You definitely need to look at your bets.
We already discussed
I got
this.
I got the show on record. It's good.
That's cool. I was there. It was our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't remember some of the stuff from 2 shows ago. Rob proved that last show.
Oh, God. Here we go. Don't
Well,
be. I don't know.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, he's just being a hater.
I'm not even
Don't be a
paying
hater. You know what? Wake up tomorrow. Just smile at people, all right?
Fubu, Mr. Belcito, I was telling somebody the story the other day. I know I posted the picture on Facebook, but I know you're still watching. I told them the story about the time I found my way out to where do you live in, like Webster or something, right? I think you live in the same, or you lived in the same town my brother lives in. But we were driving around. I think I came out there for pot. This was years ago, obviously. And we were driving around. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And the kid's car that we were in, his buddy, I don't know who it was, but he had this crazy sound system. And we were listening to Rage Against the Machine, Wake Up, that song. So it was the point of where he's screaming, wake up, and he just cranks it. And we're in the middle of this ho-dunk neighborhood, and there's houses everywhere, and Oh, it was just so awesome.
That's one band I so wish so many times that they would have just
So
came back.
awesome.
They would have just came back. You know what I mean? Did you see the kid that redid their Bulls on the Parade this week?
Yeah, yeah.
What'd you think?
I still think to this day one of my favorite recreations of Bulls on Parade was performed. That's right, Auburn. Was performed by a group named Child.
CHILD. Yeah.
While we were still in like junior high, and they just did. It was just such a great. I still had long hair at the time, and to this day, there's been no like remake that I love as much as that one.
No, I something crossed my feed today. My buddy Steve, he posted. He's like, "Hey, do you remember this band?" And it was Reveille.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Love
The
that
Reveille.
band.
Yeah. What you got? What you got? What
Yeah,
you got?
they were from
coming?
Bridgewater.
I saw
They
them.
were, weren't they?
I saw them live twice at
Yep.
the Palladium. They were pretty good.
They're really good.
But
Good local band.
I didn't think that the new rendition of Bulls on Parade was
No.
better than the original. I thought the original was still
It's hard.
was
It's
still
hard
better.
to do that.
You know, there's
Especially with that song.
very few that can
You know?
compare to whatever was
Yeah.
before. Like the new lead singer for Alice in Chains.
It's impossible. You can't do
You
it.
can't do Lane Staley, but
No.
he's okay.
He's
Yeah.
pretty good.
He's not bad.
He's
if
not
if you covered that gentleman and just let him sing, and I had no idea, I would think Lane was on
but
the
the
other
problem
side
is
of
you
that.
got that Lane Staley in your head, and it's like, are you on his
You're
level?
not the fucking rooster, dude, and I
Right.
know it.
Okay, I can tell just by hearing the shit, and that's what happens.
How many times did you sneak into where did we used to go see those damn Mansfield Tweeter Center? What's it called now?
Oh, Great Woods.
It was that's what it was. when we went
Comcast
there.
Center. Or something?
Great Woods.
Yeah.
Great Woods. Do you know how
Yeah.
many times I climbed that fence?
The buses were parked right next to.
Tiny
What do
little.
you mean you don't
frickin'
buy
climb
tickets?
halls.
I know.
Dare you.
What's a ticket?
How dare you?
You want to go to the river
I was
ramp? You
talking-
just sneak in.
I was talking to someone the other day. They were talking about the God, and I'm like, yeah, remember we used to climb through the vents? And they were like, what?
Yeah, that was back in the day before technology took over.
Yeah.
Now we all have to obey the rules.
Yeah.
They used to have the tour buses.
Now you
parked-
gotta scan your
Yeah,
Ti-
you
but
could hang
next
out
to
with
the
the
fence.
bands.
You could hop the tire and then
That's
get over
right.
the fence.
That's
and we
right.
used to just.
and you could hang out and just hang out with the bands, go see the
So,
show.
The last time I jumped there, it was Jeremy Stansel was with me,
Oh Jesus!
and
How you doing, Jeremy?
it was me, him, and these two girls, and we all get over the fence, and we're going, and I don't know where the hell he ended up, but this dude walks towards me. He's like walking towards us, me and the two girls, and I go, just fucking go with me. And I put my arm around both of them, and the guy was like, you guys don't, and I'm like, we just needed a little, and he's like, all right, come on.
Just had to give him a little
I'm like,
wink.
don't ever question what's gonna happen, just let me say it.
Yeah.
Let it fucking happen.
Yeah.
We'll get in, don't worry. Jeremy got kicked out, that's what happened.
Oh.
So we
That's
spent the whole
unfortunate.
show trying to find him. He was out in the parking lot.
Yeah. Just
But you
partying
can
with
hang
people.
out with the bands in the parking lot. That's the cool thing
That
about
was-
the parking lot. That's where the buses
That's
are.
where everything was,
Right?
man.
I've met a lot of cool bands hanging out in the parking lot of like some of those shows, like the Tweeter Center.
Oh,
whatever
hell
it is,
yeah.
Great Woods.
Great
I met
Woods.
Deftones. I met Slipknot. I met a lot of cool bands.
You
just
left
like,
Canot. You met Canot?
Yeah,
Dude.
and like a couple of them won acid, and it was an interesting night. And but yeah, you can just go chill. Like if you here's the secret about
love
Ozfest. That's where I
Yes.
went
Nice.
to do the shit was Ozfest.
Yes.
If you skip Ozzy, you're not gonna be able to see Ozzy, and that sucks. But
Dude, he's still fucking alive.
right, you can go out in the parking lot and hang out with Slipknot and Deftones and have a great
Yeah,
night.
I mean, I love you, Prince of Darkness, but I'm gonna go and hang out.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
You know,
I don't know how that guy's still kicking.
isn't it
He's
incredible?
not human. He
It's
only puts that shit on when he's on TV. Like,
almost like they prop him up and they're like, "Here's a mic," and he's,
Yeah.
yeah, cameras fade away and his skin changes color and his wings pop out. Don't
Yeah.
question him.
and then he's done it. It's like, "Give me my fucking cane."
It's actually Aleister Crowley. It's not even freaking Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Here we go. Is this conspiracy theory shit? Is that what we're doing? I can talk about conspiracy theories.
You got a good one?
No,
great
I don't
one?
want to
No.
talk about conspiracy theories.
All right.
That's kind of crazy.
Why?
All right.
We can talk about whatever we
You
want.
said it.
It'll
fine.
just keep going and going.
Yeah, it'll just go. That's the whole thing. It's a black hole that just never ends. But if Ozzy Osbourne might be Aleister Crowley. I don't know. What do you got? I don't know.
I got no proof. I just. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
we go.
This
Somebody
is better.
knows.
This is a better avenue.
Somebody
Oh.
knows.
Hello, welcome to the Hawco and Carnell show.
Hawco and Carnell, what's up? Mikey Stans over here.
Mikey Stanzarelli.
Give it another whirl. What's up, brother?
I made it. I made it through finally. Thank
You
God.
can hear us, huh?
Say what?
I guess not. I guess
Exactly.
not.
Can you hear us, bro?
I can hear you fine.
All right, cool.
Clearly.
What's going on? What are you pushing?
What do you got going?
selling?
I don't know. What's the topic right now? Are we talking about
The topic
porn?
is Michael
I
Stanzel.
heard
It's on
Deftones
you,
or
bro.
Slipknot.
Whatever,
got?
whatever you want to talk about,
That's
Mike.
right.
You tell
I
us.
just want to say hi, and I'm glad you guys are doing so goddamn well. It's amazing.
I agree with him.
We're trying. We're doing our thing.
Thank you,
That's
Mickey.
right.
How
No,
about
as
yourself?
you should. That's amazing. I get nothing but praise for you guys. That's awesome.
How you
Yep.
been, man? What do you got going on in life? How's
You
the
don't
family?
push paper anymore, Mikey.
You push.
I'm
bricks.
sorry, Rob.
I said you don't push paper anymore.
I don't push paper. I lay bricks.
That's
He
right,
pushes
brother.
brick.
I
Yeah.
lay bricks. I'm waterproof now.
My brother here used to push paper for a long time, and he was fed up with it, and now he's...
It was in that facility where the Weymouth Club is. It was in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I went to work with him one day, one time, just because I don't even know why.
I think I've been to that building that he used to work at a million times. I met Mo, Larry, and Curly, and
Three
yeah.
Stooges.
No, they were giant machines that filled the envelopes for them.
You did, Rob. That's correct. That's right.
Right?
You're right. Those things are fucking long gone.
Dude, I bet.
Is that place even there anymore, Mike?
M&I Support Services?
Yeah, they've been bought out a couple of different times now. It's FIS in Canton.
Yeah, it's probably a different name and shit by now.
How's the bricklaying going, brother? You probably got hands like leather.
It's going amazingly well. I can't complain. I am making better money than I ever used to make before.
Yeah, I bet.
And raising a family, and that's the best thing I could have done for myself at the time.
Are you learning? I mean, like, can you build? Could you build me a house with brick?
I can prevent water from coming in your house. I could build you a chimney. I could
That's
build
all
you
that
a
counts.
staircase. I can. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Hey, if you can
Gonna
prevent-
wrap your fucking head in
if
with a
you-
ratchet.
If you want me to wrap you around in fucking water paper, I can do that too.
Hey, dead serious, dude. If you can prevent, I got this through my main water line in my house.
So wait.
Hold on. There's a small leak. Like I was gonna call Crack X.
Yeah,
I
if
can
your
go.
foundation's leaking, I can clean that up real quick.
Yeah, it's a small
Make it
leak.
happen.
It's a small leak that just builds up. So like, I definitely wouldn't mind if you come over and knock out two birds, one stone.
Yeah.
Say
Nice.
hello, have a
Make
beer,
some money.
pay you some cash,
Dig up a dead
fix my-
body.
fix my hole, dig up a dead body in the
That's
bathroom.
what I was gonna say,
Sean,
let's
I would
dig
love
up
to meet
that.
your family and meet your sons and daughter.
Absolutely, my man. And Rob's
You
not
know,
kidding. So a little
I
update.
heard you ran into Pat and Shield
Yeah.
the other day. So
Yep. No, they're doing good, man. Yeah, no, I live right down the street from them, like a mile and a quarter away.
I know. Last time we talked, I know you're very close to me as well too. So
Nothing but air and opportunity here, brother. Let's get together.
Ooh.
I know I would love
Sounds
to
like
do
a
so.
date.
I would love to do so.
But stay on the air, Mike. Because update, Rob. So
Carry on.
some people that don't know.
Sean buried a body in
I
his
don't have to get
backyard
into so
and
many
got kicked
details.
off the Red Sox.
Yeah,
Carry on.
police thought that there was possibly a dead body in my backyard.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix.
Really?
There's a whole Netflix series on it. Oh yeah, fuck, I'll tell you all
never
about
told
it.
me about this. Let's
There's
go.
this author, James Renner. They thought that the body was in two different spots, and it was either in New Hampshire or the person who previously owned the home from me.
That's crazy.
That person's wife's sister went missing, and it was from my house. And
What are the
but they're
chances?
digging up a property in New Hampshire right now because some cadaver dogs think that they may have found it. So when she left Hanover, went up to New Hampshire, they have her on highway video bus stops and all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
like that. She got in a little bit of a fender bender, and a few cars passed her, and they were like, the woman's name is Maura Murray. The book is written by James Renner. It's called True Crime Addict.
Do you know what it's called on
Okay.
Netflix?
It's probably going to be True Crime Addict.
Interesting enough.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and right now the FBI wants to dig up that land. The previous owner of the home in New Hampshire said no.
Ooh.
For years, they sold the house, and now the FBI's gone back and they're like, we want to look here. The cadaver dogs have hit on it, which means there wouldn't be a body in my backyard, but the only other place they were looking was my backyard because the Hanover police officer
The chances
told me that,
of that.
they think it's in my backyard.
Holy shit.
You gotta let them do it.
Me too. It's free excavation, my man. And then if you can add some healing to the family looking for their daughter
right.
for 15 years, go
That's
right
right.
ahead.
Yeah.
You can write a book on this later. Just
Mike,
let 'em-
shh.
It's all in the works.
Closure.
I'm secretly was like, if the body's gonna be anywhere, just make it on my back property so that way I could film it, do something,
Yeah, go on with your life and call it a day.
and sell the house. Because my wife's like, is there a body here? I want to get out of here. I'm like, well, that's a good reason to sell the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, But what are you doing on these
Unreal.
cold? What are you doing
Unreal.
on these cold days, my man? So I was a union guy. You know what I mean? So like, you're working outside, you're doing brick. Hopefully, you're inside doing brick. These days that it snows, I know you wake up and you go, "Shit, today's gonna stink."
Well, no, I recently kind of laid myself off, so I'm not working right now at the moment.
No school
Because of
tonight?
these cold days and cold, these mornings.
It's
They're
al-
horrible.
It's always
ridiculous.
better when you
Who
lay
wants to wake up
yourself
to
off rather than when you get laid off and you don't know.
It's seasonal work for the most part. But don't get me wrong. It's when you go back, you go back. But I don't take any time off during the summer. So
Right on.
this is my vacation time at the moment. To tell you the truth.
Dr. Winteroff, how's your brother doing? How's Jeremy doing?
I know. I just heard Rob talking about Jeremy over at the concert they went to. You should you touch base with Jeremy. He'd love to give you more detail on that situation.
Have him call in.
But he's doing well. He's doing well. We were both just at school together at the same point.
Oh, is
So
he
he went his way and I went my way. I'm on my way home now.
Oh, so
Oh,
he's
right
he's
on.
in union school as well.
Yeah. We you're required to go to school once a week. During the apprenticeship. So
You almost done? I had to do my apprenticeship was 5-6 years.
yeah, it's typically a 5-year process. I got about 250 hours left till I get out of my apprenticeship into journeyman. So
That ain't bad. So you're on your last year.
yeah, no, this is the way it's going to work. Yeah, it's typical though. They say it's about a 5-year process, like you said, 5 to 6 years. So
Yeah, it is. Nice, man. Good for
Yeah.
you. How the kids?
yeah, I know. I'm sorry, sir.
How the kids?
The kids are amazing. My daughter's going to turn 2 next week.
Oh.
My 5-year-old is going to be, he's a proud brother of his sister. So
Nice.
you can't ask for anything better than that.
No, I got a 5-year-old who's got a mouth like a trucker. Rob will tell you. She's a barrel ass.
Nora's my girl.
Yeah. All he got is poop jokes. He's got poop jokes up the yin yang. So that's all you can ask for. He's anything's poop this, poop that.
Hey,
You crap your pants today, Dada? I did mine. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Dad, pull my finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good, man. Yeah. No, dude, hit me up after the show. Let's link up. It's been too long, my man. It'd be good to.
No, I will. I'll hit you up on was that a Facebook thing or
Say
a
it.
fucking Hawco
Say it.
So
He
I'll talk to you guys real
He
soon.
said Hawco.
All right, brother. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the show. Good luck, guys. You guys doing great.
All right,
man.
brother.
Love you,
Thanks,
bud.
Mikey.
Thank you.
Later, Hawco. Later, God. Bye.
Hawco Polo.
I totally said Hawco.
Dude, we
Polo.
really should reach out to them and
I
just
did.
get them to
But
be
it's
like a sponsor.
It's a free app. Like it's nothing.
Some free apps sell for big bucks. I mean,
Yeah, once they get enough users or whatever, I'm sure. But no, I've reached out to them and I'm like, hey, I just wanted to let you know.
Any correspondence back?
I push the hell out of your app all the time. They were like, yeah, thanks.
It's one of my
Thanks, we appreciate it. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
Scroll.
Yeah.
Still my favorite app.
I'm gonna go back to FaceTime, yeah. But no, I'm just kidding.
It's-
I hate FaceTime.
Yeah, because it's slow.
Megan McCaffrey.
Rob,
What do we got?
Yes.
two
We got more
people.
papers, I see.
Yeah, it's called homework, my man.
All right.
2 people enter abandoned Houston home to smoke weed. Find huge tiger instead.
Was it in a cage?
I don't know, man. Hopefully this isn't another one of those.
Was it in
satire-
Dubai? I mean, where
No.
was this?
No, I'm going to read it right now.
I,
Houston. Houston Monday reports CBS affiliate KHOU-TV officials coup. What are you
he only
laughing?
ate half.
What? This is when the edible hits, people.
I know the feeling. Go ahead. What is it? You found a tiger or something? Oh.
Abandoned home to smoke some marijuana called 911 when they found a large cat. Transferred them to an animal shelter, which got a warrant to search. The tiger's nickname was Tyson.
makes sense.
Nicknamed after the cat in The Hangover.
Right.
Yeah, so you're right. Yep. Officials said Tyson was
proud to hold that black eye too. Like,
Ty-
fuck you, man.
Tyson was well fed and in good shape, but in accommodations and poorly suited for him.
You can't.
He's in a rinky-dinky cage. It was secured with a nylon strap and a screwdriver.
Dude, you can't. You can't represent Africa in a fucking place with you're gonna have this tiger. He doesn't fucking care.
Why is it
about
got to be
With
Africa?
a-
He could have
with
been
a-
from a zoo.
With a nylon
Well, that's where
rope
they're
and a
from.
screwdriver. That's like those little,
do anything.
like a 6-inch twist in the ground fucking
This is a
thing.
MacGyver episode.
Right?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, bubble gum and
I'll
a
give it
paperclip will get you out of jail.
That's right.
Fucking right. I'll blow up that building with that.
So they had to tranquilize him on Tuesday. An undisclosed animal sanctuary in Texas will transport Tyson to his new home. Blah blah blah. It's big and it's scary," said the kids. A lot of kids around the street here come in here to smoke.
Hold that thought.
Dude.
This is a stoner.
This poor tiger found in a cage, and they needed to trank it.
Well, I don't know,
It was
bro.
in a cage.
Hey, it could have been a
good
Harbor
point.
Freight screwdriver. You never know. That thing could have
Hey.
snapped.
You don't know that. Harbor Freight's great.
There could be a lot of things going on.
$40 for a fucking lathe.
That's gonna break at the end of the workday.
Not even. I'm gonna set
not
up that
made in the
one
USA.
friggin' ballaster, and the thing's gonna go wow. and just-
Dude, I think they got one in Braintree. I was like, I don't need to go buy stuff. Anytime
do.
you buy stuff at Harbor Freight, it's like getting something at the dollar store.
You
It's
know
not
what's
a-
better? You know what's
The
better?
Dollar Tree.
Call up Granger and have them send you one of their free monster books. Of
I have
cattle.
one.
Get it out of there.
Yeah,
Same stuff that's in Harbor Freight, only it's real and it works.
but their stuff is super overpriced because they're selling it to commercial, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, companies. We used to have an
Son of
account
a
there at work,
bitch.
and everything was overpriced.
Right.
Ooh, Josh Hallett, spitting some knowledge.
What's he got?
Actually, tigers are mostly in Asia. They are jungle
Oh, are
cat. Lions are in
Sorry for
Africa.
assuming.
Learn something
I
every
didn't
day.
know that. You learn something every day.
Damn right you do.
You ever hear Africa by Toto?
Yes.
You
It's
should.
one of my favorite songs ever. That's Toto.
It was
That's right.
playing. It was.
Yeah.
So have you seen? We talked about this.
Maybe.
I probably forgot.
You haven't said it yet, so I don't know.
Bohemian Rhapsody, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
I never seen that.
It's
I
a
see it.
great movie.
Oh.
I have to see that. I can't believe I haven't.
It's amazing, right? So that got me thinking, and it just so happened, I was talking to TJ about this, it just so happened that some of the videos from, do you remember Live Aid? Do
Yeah.
you remember that?
You're crazy, man.
What? Who said that?
Dumb.
Oh.
Oh, nope, Prez.
You remember how big that concert was back in the day?
Live
Yeah.
Aid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's still to this
When you-
day, like the biggest concert that's...
Spoilers. So like, when they're when the boyfriend doesn't tell him,
Dude, he just wanted to be a...
I was getting so frustrated.
Dude, it gets you fired up.
Oh yeah.
Like, he just wanted to be accepted, you know what I mean?
Well,
And he was an amazing musician.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Mail. Hi, Mrs. Mail.
Mike's...
Mike's mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike and Steve's mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike's mom. What's going on? How you been? Do you remember a bunch of months back,
Uh-oh.
this is just on today's news feed, so I got to look at the dumb shit that approaches me.
Yeah. Carry on.
The Dine and Dash Dater. You remember hearing about him?
What?
The Dine and Dash Dater.
Is that like the Craigslist killer that they thought I was? Because I was 5'8" and
Why, yeah.
blonde and from Boston.
You
Why?
fucking kind of look just like
Oh, dude, they
Dude, now
stopped
that
me.
you mention
They
it,
stopped
bro,
me and asked
Where
me.
were you November 23rd?
Yeah, dude, I got all kinds of asked.
All
Oh yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I just left work. I definitely didn't. I don't have money for a hooker. to
You
kill.
don't live far from where he was either.
I know. Like,
You live right
Oh,
down
dude,
the
this
Starting to
is
have
a
some
good show.
questions here, bro.
yeah, they got the right guy. I mean, yeah,
I'm
the right
sorry.
guy.
That's horrible.
But yeah, no, that definitely happened.
Okay.
I remember they were on the hunt for him too. That was like
Yeah.
every day on the news.
Yeah.
I
They
re-
should have been.
Rob's like, I'm calling into work.
No, I remember seeing the picture of him, like the upper picture from the hotel view or
He
whatever.
looks nothing like
and
me.
I'm like,
He doesn't have a beard. He's not
oh,
Scottish.
Great, he's fucking 5'8".
No,
5'9",
because
Yeah.
no,
blonde
seven,
hair.
see,
Right?
Great.
Adam, 7 months ago he didn't have a beard. You know what I mean?
That
I
is
was
true.
You
I was
could be
watching
him.
I was watching some of our old episodes. I'm like, oh man, he looks 5 years younger.
I was debating.
starting to question
I was
you right
debating. I'm
now.
going to set a poll up on the page.
Get rid of it.
I'm going to set a poll up on the page.
Yeah.
Yes or no. Beard, wild man or no?
See, I never seen you with no
Or
beard.
shave it.
I don't mind the beard, bro.
Well, when I get rid of it, I usually whip it up to the high and tight and everything. Like
You had-
everything
you
goes.
don't have
did.
to be that extreme. You can just kind of
it's
trim
just
a
the way
little.
it goes.
Yeah, it was an episode with me, you, and Prez, and I'm like, yeah, you had the high and tight, and you had just clean shaven, but it was also, remember, it was old studio. It was hot as fuck in there.
Fudgicles.
Yeah, it was very, very hot. The air conditioning wasn't working. So the Dine and Dash Dater, remember hearing about him?
Carry
No.
on. I don't.
A man dubbed the Dine and Dash Dater.
Oh. Carry on. I think I'm like.
He walked out on dates. Walked out
How
on
dare him?
Walked out on checks while on a first date with numerous women in
How dare him.
Southern California restaurants. Surrendered, this was in January, to serve a 120-day jail sentence
Why?
Wait,
Paul Guadalupe Gonzalez, 45, completed
For
no
what?
because he would go on dates with women. He would run up like a $150 bill on a nice steak joint. And he'd be like, I got to go to the bathroom. Boom. And he did it time and time and time and time
Well-
and time and time again.
He's just
So-
using coupons.
Are these Tinder dates? Like, what's going on there? Like,
I don't know.
so are you saying we should create like some Angie's List for dating?
It might not be a bad idea.
Do you want to? No. Why do you want to deal with people that are dating?
Oh, I'm taking.
Well,
That's
that's what a
not a
dating
bad
site
thought.
is.
Like, I wasn't. I mean, it was half joking, but not.
Yeah, that's what a dating site is, right
Get
there.
some fucking patent on that idea there.
I think
That's
there's
not a
probably
bad
like.
idea. He might have something here.
I'm good. I'm taking. I don't got time
Think
for
so?
that.
Yeah, no, we don't have time for that stuff. But
I got 3 women in my life I got to
if-
deal with. I don't want to deal with
if
anymore.
you were going through blah 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 blah, oh yeah, check her out.
My wife and
Ding,
2
you
daughters.
open it and you're like, oh no, she's got 4 dudes that said she smelled like,
Cabbage.
They should have this
She's-
website so you can know.
Yeah.
So you can know exactly what you get into.
When you were younger, did you ever go on a date and a girl smelled?
like Italian
It's a
subs.
litmus
Where you were
test.
like, yeah. And then you look at the arms and they're a little greasy, and then there's a little fade of a mustache. You're like,
No,
I shouldn't
I
be
They
usually-
here.
didn't shave their armpits.
When I
There's
made
ways
this
you can
date with you,
tell.
it was dark.
Yeah.
And now I can see you in the light, and
Yeah.
it's just not working
So
out.
you get
Yeah,
up and leave.
let's
You're like,
change
so
this.
let's just go to the movies. It's
Have you ever
dark in
walked
there.
out on a date? Have you?
Yeah,
I have.
I have too.
Yeah.
You just make an excuse. You're like, oh shit, someone just called
I've-
me. I had no idea. I
Got
have
I've
to go.
shown up
Gotta go.
and then in like a scene, and I was like,
You just make shit up.
I didn't even. I was just like,
You just told her straight up,
even-
like, listen,
didn't even go
listen,
in.
lady, this ain't working out.
like we
I
were
gotta
supposed
go.
to like meet up, and I kind of peeked
Oh, you
in.
didn't
and
even
was
go.
like,
He took a peek.
You were that guy.
Once.
You looked at the physical attributes.
I
of
may
this
have
woman.
been shallow Hal for a time or
Wow.
two. Yeah.
Jack
Very
Black?
disappointed
Yes.
in you.
Don't be. I've changed. I'm a changed man.
I would never do what you
I've
did.
changed my ways.
Bro, come on. See, if you're on a dating website and then you show up and you're sitting there and it's the Titanic at the table, you gonna tell me you're gonna sit down and be like,
Well,
I gotta.
Obviously, of course not, because you would have never have gone on this date had you known the actual situation, which is
Blind date.
well, it's kind of not on a. I've been on dates where the person didn't represent what they were representing in the pictures, and I kind of
Catfish?
felt had, and I was kind of pissed. Not that I'm shallow, and I am, but I just mean like you can't show a misrepresentation of yourself and then show up and look completely different than you did from your pictures. I just feel like that's kind of fucked up, and I'm not trying to be shallow, and I am shallow, but I just mean like you can't misrepresent yourself. That's all
No.
I'm saying.
They should make catfishing illegal.
What do you?
That should be a law.
Shading
Shouldn't it?
tips. That's all. It
That's
should
like
be.
prison time.
It should
Isn't
be.
it? If you waste your time and you have to go out and waste a couple $100 on some clams and some fucking
how
booze,
about
bottle
like
of wine.
Gentlemen that are overseas getting
That's stealing.
catfished by dudes.
Now
That's worse.
that
Well, I
is
mean, I'm
way
just
worse.
throwing it, just making it worse for you. But yeah, like this shit's happening.
That happens.
It shouldn't be okay.
You should go to jail. Or you should have to try to pay it back. If the dude has to go out and spend $250 on some lobster at a fancy restaurant, you should be able to bring that to court and have them give that
Yeah.
money back.
Bro,
If-
if you show up and there's some fucking sow sitting there,
sound
what are you gonna
shallow.
keep feeding her for?
We're sound is shallow.
you know
and
what?
that's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
Well,
Both
no,
sides.
no,
I know.
and
It's just a misrepresentation that sucks.
It's not your fault that you're not turned on by big women.
And it's not to say that I'm not. It's not to say that I'm not. But if you listen, now we're getting too shallow, and I'm getting offended. I'm just saying, if you turn yourself on and you represent yourself in a way, and then you show up and you're 300 pounds heavier than in your picture,
Yeah, no, that's
I
lying.
kinda have a
That's
problem with that.
lying, and if you can lie about that, you're gonna be able to lie about a lot
and I'm
more.
gonna learn a lot of things, and I don't know if I want to know those things.
Right.
And now I'm gonna back out. And I'm sorry. Maybe I saw you and I walked away from the bar, and I apologize. Like I'm not an asshole, but you lied.
Like, what if you came back from the bathroom and you caught her stuffing bread rolls on her armpit? And you're
Like
like,
she's digging into your jacket. You're like,
Then I know the scam, and I know that I'm gonna refuse an appetizer, and I'm just gonna be like, "What's the cheapest thing on the menu? You should probably get that." And then
you want
we're
some
gonna-
toast and water?
just some lettuce.
Yeah. What do you want? Bread and salad? That's it.
It's already on the table. Eat up.
We're gonna
Yeah.
go to Olive Garden.
Yep. And then we're gonna go somewhere else after, and then I'm gonna say, "Oh shit, I gotta just text from my buddy. He needs me, and I gotta go."
Oh,
and I'm sorry.
That is actually something I've done.
I've done that
I've
too.
had somebody. I've sent the text out like, "Call me, emergency."
Dude, I did
How
it.
dare you?
Dude, I did it. I did it with my buddy
I have
Ray.
to, I'm sorry.
I did it with my buddy Ray. He was getting lit, and he was pissing off people in the bar. And it was a Marine Corps birthday, so we're already like. And I had to
It's
call
getting
my.
crazy.
I had to call my wife. I'm like, honey, come pick me up. And I go to pick my wife up, right? And he's so pissed drunk. Hey, my wife can tell you this too. I was like, I gotta go after this. Like, I realized he had some issues. He goes, "What are you leaving me for, you bitch?" I'm like, "Oh, you mother."
He called you.
You just
pulled
and
your
you're
man
like,
card.
I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I'm like,
Can't.
gotta go. And then the next morning, he's like, what did I do? I'm like,
See,
you called
and
my girlfriend
that-
a bitch.
that, my friends, is why I certainly don't drink anymore.
Oh, dude.
I
It
don't
happens.
miss that.
Yeah, he was.
I don't miss that. Waking up
It's
with all
something that
kinds
comes
of
along with it.
messages and text messages.
That's
like,
right.
oh,
It's
shit.
pros and cons.
Dude, he was.
There
the,
is. There is.
and
In
I,
moderation, it's perfectly okay.
I loved the
I
kid.
used to not moderate, though.
He was the worst in a bar. We'd be in a bar, and he'd have like 2 drinks, and the place would be packed. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone just got 5:30, 6 o'clock on a Friday.
Yeah.
Nobody's lit yet. Like, it's just everyone's just easing into the music of the night. He'd be staring at someone across from the bar that was looking this way, not even at. He's like, he's looking at me. I go, no, he's not. No, he's not. Matter of fact, he's watching the sports game on TV. He's like, let's go
Alright.
hit him. I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm not. This isn't happening tonight.
No. I like dropping the, what do you want, my number?
867-5309.
Wink at the end.
When people,
Who you
when
might
dudes
know?
are like grilling you, like, what's up? You want my digits?
Yeah, blow him a
Because then
kiss.
if they come at you, then it's game on. You know,
Yeah.
like now you're coming at me. Like,
You gotta
but
play the game.
Sucking him in.
Yeah. So,
Anyways,
what else you got there? You got some
Dine and
shit?
Dash. He's in jail.
All right.
yeah, what a. But so how many times? 4 times?
No.
A bunch of times.
What are we talking about? I
The dude, fucking something who ate food and ditched on the bitches.
He did.
Oh,
he did.
that
it.
was
I
a
don't
bad
mind
term.
that guy. I don't mind that guy.
He had to pay
He
restitution.
ditched
an
on the
asshole,
ladies.
He had to pay restitution for 2. Oh, and it was on the dating site Plenty of Fish.
See,
Yeah, but you don't know
this
which.
is what I mean. Like,
You don't
that's
know if
what
he
I
got
mean.
played. You know what I mean? I
Played.
can't blame the guy.
He got
completely.
a fucking steak dinner. I think he made out of the deal.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
gentleman has a Plenty of Fish profile, dated plenty of women from the Plenty of Fish app, screwed them all over at a dinner, but
What's
none
the
of
problem?
them can do like a comment like,
Says 10
"Oh, don't date this guy."
10 felony counts and $100,000 bond.
Oh,
so he
well.
did it quite a few
Okay,
times.
well,
10
now,
felony counts.
I didn't know that.
10 felony counts reinstated, but added 2 of the 4 misdemeanor. 2 of the 4. So those 4
Hold
misdemeanor
on.
counts as well.
Yeah,
now
but-
this guy might not be so awesome.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
don't know.
I mean, think about that. It's got to be over 250 for it to be felonious.
Yeah, and
Like-
it says 240. It's a different state, so it's a $10 difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
You're right. Yeah, it's 250 is a felony.
Okay.
Over 250. So
I don't know.
that's what he had to
Is
pay,
this
dude.
guy?
I don't know this stuff.
Paul Guadalupe Gonzalez. Can't make that
Pablo?
up. Yeah, it's in LA. Whatever.
He might do some shit.
Schmuck.
Josh,
What
I'll
else we
accept
got?
that request after. If I do it now, it'll kick me out of the broadcast.
What's he got?
You sent me a friend request. I just.
Oh, Hallett?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What else we got here?
Let's see what we got.
This is the second one of these in 2 months.
Ooh.
In Florida, another doorbell liquor
Oh my
spotted
God.
on camera.
I seen that.
You remember the one in LA?
Is this like the
Yeah.
new thing? Is this the new clowns thing? Like, is
What
this
do you
like? Remember for a while, people in clown fucking costumes
Yeah, doing
everywhere.
crazy shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
freaking people out. Like, I'm gonna come at you with that. But
This is the new guy.
is this
He's
what's
licking
new?
the doorbells.
Like, he's the doorbell licker.
Might be.
It's another doorbell liquor.
I mean,
But what is the thing with licking the doorbell?
that's what I'm trying to
like
get.
when
out
you
of
get
it.
your
Like,
tongue on that thing. Like, is it satisfying some
do
kind
you-
of thing inside you?
Do
Like,
you
what is that?
have a craving for like fingertip oil? I don't get it.
Like, what process happens in your brain where you're like, I want to lick this doorbell for 3.5 hours?
Like,
Eh?
3 hours. The
is
first guy did it
who's-
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, is it a
What's he
different guy?
doing?
It's a different guy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
this
last
is a
guy was
different guy.
in California. This guy's in
Oh,
Florida.
Man.
Yeah, he.
Why did he do that?
Beginning of January,
What is
a
that?
man was spotted much the same. Oh, that's the other guy. Video was recorded
Dumas.
early morning. The man is recorded licking the doorbell again and again
Is
and
that
again.
a drug?
I don't fucking lick
Is it a
doorbells, bro.
drug that you do when you're like, the first thing I want to do is like a doorbell?
It's the new Flocka.
Is that what it is? There might be some like kind of new, like, what do they call those? The thing that makes you eat people's face?
That's
Flocka.
Flocka.
Is it Flacco?
Bath salts.
Maybe there's some new bath salts. Maybe there's some new
Flacco.
bath salts that makes you want to lick doorbells instead of eating people's face.
Hey.
And I consider that a
I'll
win.
take. Yeah, that's. Hey, gotta take a
I
win
really
when you can
do.
get it.
Rather than eat someone's face, lick a fucking doorbell.
Positivity,
it makes way
dude.
more sense.
That glass is half full, baby.
Right?
I have a buddy. He's big into, he goes around the country train, firearms, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a buddy that was one of the reporting officers to the dude that ate.
Like the doorbell?
No, that ate the
Oh,
guy's
that ate
face.
the face.
And he sent
What
me
a fucking
pictures. He's
guy.
like, don't share them. And I was like pictures you didn't see online. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, man.
He ate the whole
What
dude's
is that?
face off.
There's
Lips,
a drug that makes
eyes.
you want to be a zombie.
That's the Flacco. Have you seen videos of
It
people
is.
And
running?
it's
I've
legal.
seen-
It's actually legal.
You see
That's
the dude that-
legal and
like-
weed isn't.
What
kinda
is
sometimes.
what is Flacco, Rob?
I don't know. We'll have to look into that.
Somebody look that up right
It's
now.
a drug that makes you eat people's faces.
I mean, you don't
which
have
I
to
don't
look
wanna
it
do.
up now. But I mean, if you guys don't get it to us, I'll definitely have some input on it for
Yeah.
the next show,
Mm-hmm.
without a doubt.
Would you do a drug that made you eat someone's face? Like even if it made you feel
What the
amazing.
fuck kind of
So-
question is
well,
that?
No, I
But
see his
people do it.
validity. Like, is it like is that gonna fade away?
No,
Is
let's
it
say
only
like
while
it
you're
made
high?
you feel like amazing, but a side effect is you ate
You
people's
kind
face.
of well, not necessarily face. You just had a craving
yeah,
for human
for
flesh.
like you became a zombie kind
But
of,
you were
but you felt
fucking godlike.
incredible. Would
Yeah.
you do
Have
it?
you seen some of the videos of they running head on into traffic,
Yeah.
face first through a window?
But
hate-
imagine how amazing that must feel if you would do that to do that though.
Bro, I don't know
If you would
where we
take
could
that
get you
risk.
Flacca, nor do I want to buy it for you to find out.
No.
Field trip to Florida.
Back to Fort Myers, baby.
Let's do it. Let's do some Flacco. Eat some
Oh,
face.
man.
I heard face is good with like barbecue sauce, like that cheek little
mean,
muscle right there.
Usually
It's
at
very
pig
tender.
roast, I take the eyeball, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good.
I mean, think about that. If you're how the fuck did this show go quickly?
Fuck are we
Hey.
doing? All right.
That's
What
the
else
whole
we got?
point, though. I don't care. You
I
can
know.
have a shit ass day, watch us, and giggle.
Yeah.
None of what we're talking about is
It means
probably
nothing.
serious.
No.
You know?
I mean, it is and it isn't.
Yeah. I mean,
These are serious issues. They're just
Yeah.
retarded, and we're talking about it.
eat the
It's
rest
fine.
of that fucking candy bar.
I'm sorry. That's why I'm acting this way. It's because I had that weed.
He's
pot
blaming
thing.
the marijuana, and I
It
ain't
is.
buying it.
I'm sorry. All right. What else do we got? We got more eating faces.
What do
We
you
got more
guys?
zombie
You got
stories.
anything you've heard recently where it just makes your brain go,
Yeah, I hear a lot of things. Every time I flip through my Facebook feed, it's just another one of those things where it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. No, I don't have anything in specific, but I'd love to hear what you got. I know you got 2 more papers there. I'd like to get into that.
ah, dude.
Sorry.
Thank you.
This one is really stupid, people.
Right, Josh?
What?
Josh goes, damn edibles.
They get you every time.
Blaming. This is why I'm behaving this way, and I'm sorry.
I'm happy
Gave
to
me that
induce
edible.
this.
Cheez-Its.
Fight over
This is weed.
Cheez-Its leads to Georgia house arson. This is definitely a down south story.
Okay.
Man in Georgia allegedly
It's
locked his
racist.
We're already making
Why do we have to
assumptions.
go there?
Come on. let's
Man in
just hear
Georgia
the facts.
allegedly locked his family inside a house and lit it on fire after his family argued about a square cheesy snack food. Jeremy Wyatt, 32, was taken into custody. Wyatt, his brother, and his 61-year-old mother were at the home in Lithonia when they reportedly started to argue over a box of Cheez-Its. The man
Why?
reportedly drunk, so here you go, Rob, right? Locked his brother and mother inside the home, began pouring gasoline on the front steps. He then allegedly lit the house on fire. Wyatt's brother got everybody out. Blah,
So-
blah, blah.
Wait, what does
Cheez-Its,
that have to do with
people.
Cheez-Its?
Well,
So-
my kids fight over Cheez-Its, so now I got to make sure that the lighter for the gas grill is away from the snack location.
You know what I can assure you?
Because sometimes they get an imagination.
I can assure you that
I
if this
understand
gentleman
that.
was stoned, he wouldn't have set shit on fire.
No, he was definitely angry drunk.
Why would you ever do that if you were high? Like, if you had a lighter in your hand, you think about setting some shit on fire and you're high, you're like,
I'm gonna light
that's
my
not
hemp
a
wick
good
on
idea.
fire, but I'm
Yeah.
certainly not gonna.
Let's just eat some Cheez-Its and watch fucking The Matrix,
Yeah, twice.
right? In
The
a
red,
row.
the red of the blue pill.
Yeah.
I'd eat
can
them
always
both
use
and
it.
see what the fuck
They'll
happened.
probably cancel each other
What
out.
would happen if you had both those pills?
He's like red or blue, and you just grab them both and.
Well, hold on. I haven't seen it for one. One, you go to the Matrix. The other one, you forget that the conversation happened, correct?
So one
Yeah,
you
you should
wake
make a
up
movie
and one you
about that.
wake up.
That's an interesting
yeah,
theory.
what if you took a little bit of each? You'd probably just be stuck, right?
They should make a movie on that. That's Matrix 5.
Fandom.
When he takes both. He
Fandom.
grabs them both out of his hand. He takes them both.
That's
And that's
kind of like
Matrix
the new
5.
comic book I got coming out.
What do you got?
Did you see
Hawco Smash.
Hawco
Yeah.
Smash?
Tell me. What do you got?
Our buddy Prez. So we came up with this idea. So sometimes we've had episodes before where
I haven't smoked all day.
if Rob hadn't taken if he
Stop.
if he
I get a
didn't take
little weird.
his THC fix, he'll come on air. He'll start talking like this. He'll have all kinds of stuff to talk about. He'll just fucking keep going and going and going and going and going. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you, bro?
I gotta
Yeah.
He's
slow
like,
myself.
So that's what I was watching those episodes last night.
They're funny.
So Hawco Smash. So our friend is a comic book artist, and so Rob was like, "Hey, why don't you draw that into a comic book?" And within 5 minutes,
Yeah, he had a quick
it
little
drawn.
storyboard. Boom, 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 boom. Like,
Yeah,
no weed,
like-
Hawco Smash.
yeah.
Big
And
ol'
this is
angry.
something that you created in your mind.
Just last night while we were fucking around.
I feel like you should examine that.
I think
Maybe put that up.
Well,
make some money.
Keytar Bear wants a comic book drawn for him as well. So
Is Keytar still here? He may still be.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Hey, Keith. Keith Hawco's in the room.
there you go.
He's a
What do we got,
fucking
Keith?
hoot.
When's Cuzzo coming on?
Fredo?
Him too.
Which one?
Uh,
Oh, Jimbo?
yeah, the crazy one.
Oh, we'll get him on here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry.
Does he live near us?
He lives in Quincy. He lives
Oh.
near me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The problem is he's an overnight officer at Suffolk,
Yep.
so he'd have to leave here probably early to get over there. But
That's
no,
okay.
he is interested.
We could modify
He may
the
have to have a couple of pops if it's a night that he's not working. Till
level.
he pretends to not be as loose-lipped as me, but
I've been around
he'll
him.
sit next to me and go whoop right into it.
Oh yeah. It's like that switch. You don't
Yeah.
even see it go off. It's like, boop.
Oh
I
yeah.
love those guys.
What do you got going on, bro?
Nothing.
Got anything this week?
No. Birthday. Birthday. My mindset has been birthday since Monday.
So when you go in the house tonight, you're gonna be tippy, fucking tone.
The whole
like,
house is gonna be asleep.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's the married life. You just get home, everybody's asleep, and you just,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll
come
probably
home
make some
after
fucking
doing a podcast.
some ramen or something. And
It's fine.
Some ramen.
Is that what you eat? Is ramen at the end of the night? Is that the thing?
no, but I may. Now that
It's
I've
just
said
an
it.
option.
Now that I've said it,
Might
it's
as
gonna be
well.
rolling in my
Or
head.
there's a lot of Burger Kings on the ride home.
I'm not
There's
a fan
lot
of
Wendy's.
fast food.
So you're not a fan of fast food, but you like ramen though.
Yeah.
Why
that's,
is that
Because
better?
that's homemade fast food.
It's
Dude, the shit is. I used to eat the stuff by the
me
packages
too.
when I was in the military.
I'm not talking shit. I love the shit.
I mean, the best one is the shrimp flavor.
Gosh.
You think so?
Yeah.
I always favored the beef myself.
Dude, it's probably
Really?
not even healthy
Yeah.
for
You ever mix the chicken and the beef? The
I've done
shrimp
some
isn't.
mixes.
The shrimp isn't. Yeah. The Oriental
you.
is
Fuck
bomb.
you. I love the shrimp.
I love
It's my
the
favorite
Oriental.
The Oriental is bomb.
There's no bad one.
No.
They're all good.
Unless you like fuck up and get like cream of chicken ramen, like
Who would ever do that? Though?
I just
There's no one that would
I
ever
could
be
see
that
somebody,
irresponsible.
you're grabbing all the chicken, you're like, oh shit, there's only X in this box, and you reach in and one.
I can see
it's
that.
a similar color, you know. And
But
then,
you just
but there's
forget.
like a blue bar here.
You just don't notice.
And then you go to make it, and you're like, what?
They still
What did I do
25.
again?
Why is this colored like?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a question. If you do have ramen, are you a water drainer or do you keep the water?
Keep the water.
What does that mean? Oh,
I,
like do you
I
eat it
drain
like
out
a
the
soup?
water. Yeah, I drain out the
Dude,
water.
I'm a water drainer.
I
don't do
drain out the
soup.
water
I
and
keep
then
it.
I mix it with the powder.
Yeah. I don't do the soup.
You
do
keep the soup?
Yeah,
do
I
ya?
feel like it gets it around a little bit more.
I know what you mean. Sometimes it depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll do a soup. I don't know. And we're talking about a
If we're sick.
69-cent thing from Stop and Shop right now.
That's
fucking,
right.
It's just so easy to make, and you can just pour the hot water in the thing, and now
3
you have
minutes.
a meal. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. I laugh at people who put it in the stove and then sit down. And I'm like, dude, what
Who
are
are
you
these
sitting down?
monsters?
Get back.
Right?
Get back to the stove.
Some
it's
people.
3 minutes.
Some people want to set a kitchen on fire.
3 minutes. Stand there.
Who are these people?
Set your house on fire over Cheez-Its. You can do it over ramen.
Ooh.
Fucking Cheez-Its?
Spicy Oriental and drain.
I
You
agree
go,
with you.
fellow Hawco.
Okay,
You go.
so spicy Oriental was good.
That is
It
bomb.
was.
But is
They
it
were
still
all good.
25 cents?
I think it's like 67
It
cents
may be,
now
yeah.
or something. It's like inflation. It's gone up.
Much
or
like everything
something.
else?
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah, let's
fucking-
blame him.
He just made everything. All the ramen noodles are more expensive.
Hawco 2020.
Right.
Listen, if you keep pushing this,
Hey,
you need a
write me in.
You need a running mate. I'll fucking write you.
I'll
You
vote
know
for
I'll
you
fucking
right
write
now.
you in.
Bro, I already know you're a good guy. I'll fucking vote for you right now. I already know. Let's do it.
I sh-
Run for president, bro.
I
You got
showed
my
up.
vote.
You gave me edibles.
That's it.
It's good.
That's good.
Sold.
Oh, dude.
So,
My last little stupid story of the day. People,
Yeah.
this
Who
is
we
why you
got?
call in, because if you leave me to find stories, they're
Yeah.
going to be dumb.
Let's all do that.
Dog in Oklahoma, Rob. 2 mouths. Finds permanent home. Did you see that?
No.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention. to
Dog
what you
in
just said.
Oklahoma has 2 mouths.
What does that mean?
His
What do
second
you
mouth
mean?
is in his ear.
What?
Yeah, well, and his tongue's all effed up. He's got like chromosome
That's a
issues.
picture of him?
Yeah, so his second mouth
That
is
looks
in the.
weird.
If you're looking at the picture, it's the top left. It's in his ear.
So that's
So
that's
can
a
he
mouth.
eat
I
through
don't-
both mouths?
I don't know. If
Like,
that's
could he,
a
like-
Look it up.
visual
I don't
shot.
know.
Look
I
it
don't
up.
know.
So
I'm just seeing what you're saying.
a
I haven't
5-year-old
seen that.
mutt, once a stray in Oklahoma City, has a second mouth on the side of her head where an ear would normally be. The odd deformity features teeth and salivates. Blah,
What
blah,
is
blah,
that? Is that
Uh,
like radiation?
blah. I don't fucking know.
Or
It's definitely.
something.
It's not healthy dog food living.
Something's going on. There's no reason why a dog should have a second mouth, right?
No shit.
I mean, is that
Something's going
inbreed?
on.
That's inbreeding.
Did you
isn't
see his
it?
That
tongue?
might be something.
I did.
He's one of those ugly dog people with the tongues just hanging out the side of his mouth. Like,
Yeah,
can't
man.
control it.
That might be like some kind of like weird radiation.
Maybe he had an
kinda
edible.
Shit.
He probably.
That would probably solve it though. I feel like the hole would close up if he had an edible.
The other mouth just absorbs into it. Marijuana saved him.
This is when the train gets off the fucking tracks, people.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Got anything you want to push before we close, brother?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. What? How often do you podcast? Every week?
No, I'm a lazy bastard, so I
Right on.
usually do it like whenever I can get a guest is usually when it happens. Every once in a while I'll just start calling people and texting people and be like, yo, come on, podcast, and sometimes they come on and we do it, and that's it. Usually how that goes.
Right on.
But I appreciate you guys for having me on this. That was awesome, dude. You guys are the best. You guys have
Thanks for
a
coming.
solid thing going on here, and dude, I appreciate you guys. You guys are cool, and you guys are doing your thing, and I support what you guys are doing 100%.
Right on, brother.
As likewise,
Thank
my
you.
man. Keep doing your thing, and if you want him on as a guest soon, or myself again
Absolutely,
sometime
both
soon,
of you guys.
let us know. Yeah.
I want both you guys to come on my podcast and just whatever. We'll just keep collaborating, doing our thing, and just having cool conversations. And
I'm game with that.
that's how we'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is what we enjoy to do. Come here and have some stupid laughs. People,
Where therapy meets
hopefully you
stupidity.
listened to 2 hours of our nonsense and forgot about your shit day.
yeah,
That's the goal.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the goal.
That's the whole goal.
Not everything that comes out of a mouth is a true fucking story.
No, but it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
On a
It's just fucking.
On a side note,
Yep.
That's right. So,
March 22nd
what do you got March 22nd?
March 22nd, 24th.
through the 24th,
You doing another one?
NECAN
Awesome.
2019,
New England Cannabis
Heinz
Conference.
Convention
Listening
Center.
to that, awesome. You guys are fucking
No,
gonna
it's-
kill it.
It's gonna be
And
great.
it's gonna be great.
Cannot
Make sure you all cast your votes and get your tickets.
Absolutely.
Avoid lines.
There's some
That's
fellow
right.
shows on this network that are up for vote. Go give them a jingle, give them a high five, give them a vote.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Trying to educate. You know,
That's right.
promote what we're doing
Educate,
here through laughter and education.
Unstupefy. Spread the smile. Gain that knowledge, people.
Blowjob
That's
baby
right.
knife fight.
Every night, and we're gonna do that
I'll
every
work you.
week. You
Uh-huh.
guys, you're gonna do it every week.
Thank you for coming on, my man.
Yep.
People, you can follow him, Adam Wasdin, on his
Thank you.
Facebook. Myself and Mr. Hawco.
I'm everywhere.
As I'm expanding some of my paid stuff too. So,
Yep.
love you, brother. How was your week? Good.
It's awesome.
All right.
My weeks are always good.
Let's crush it
And
again
when
this
they're
week.
not, I come here and make them better.
That's right.
That's it. Danielle,
Happy birthday, baby.
happy
birthday,
birthday. Thank you for
everybody.
letting him come here this week. Appreciate it.
That's
Michael,
right.
thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us this
You're
week
the
as
best.
well.
We love you.
Awesome.
People, we will
Everybody
be back
rules.
next week. If you have any ideas for topics for the show that you want to discuss next week, hit us up
Send
during
them
the
in.
week and we'll set that up so we can
Yeah.
get right
We're
into
gonna
it.
do it.
Message the show page or our personal.
Yep. Rob and I are constantly posting stuff on the show page. We got some good things coming up in the next month. We're gonna be working a little bit more, getting some things
Yeah.
moving forward, and we're excited about that. Thank you for
Follow up.
listening. Hit that share button.
got
And if you want to be a guest on the show, you got something cool to push, you got anything that you're passionate about, give us a jingle. We would love to have you.
Maybe we'll talk to you.
Have a great week, people. Wah, wah, wah.
Love you guys.
for you until they approach that line and their mind pollute. Conclusions of grandeur and fear assumes. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed. Despair and tarnished, fucked up and used. Lord, will we ever know? Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go away. Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go away. I think it might be time for you to go. Was everyone like this? I stand up and brush just to spot this. They don't invite this. Ain't everything messed up? We're doing our best, but it's time to dismiss this. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling